Alright, I'm too jazzed to not just jump right into this. Hello! Let me turn this down. Welcome! Fuck. Okay, let's try it again. Welcome, foolish mortals. Happy Halloween. I wear purple. Welcome, fucks. What an intro. Welcome, fucks. Hi. Welcome, fuck. That will be, you know what? You know how Twitch is always like, you need to record a little bit about yourself and put it on the front profile of your thing. That's what mine should be. Welcome, fuck. And that's it. And people just have to learn if they like me from there. I am wearing the Halloween shirt, the purple Halloween shirt. Because it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. Dante, fresh off of that 27-hour stream. I knew that from the stream that if for what any way chance in hell that I actually won the stable combat thing, that money was going to the extra life thing, because, like, you know, Dante put it on for 27 hours. It's worth it. It's like, we had fun doing the whole stable combat thing for week in and week out, doing that for a while, and, you know, the culmination of that was our 27-hour stream. And me personally, I feel like that's a reward in and of itself. So I was just like, you know what, let's pass the money forward. So I was considering doing an anonymous, but at the end I was just like, well, I just want the money. I just want folks to know that the money's going to stable combat. So also, I was sitting in that screen saying the new DLBW champion for like 10 minutes, being like, it's gonna be real awkward if this doesn't happen. So welcome in, guys. That would have been funny if I was sitting there like, well. Alright, so let's do the shout out for Dante. He's fresh off a 27-hour stream, so Dante, if you're tired as hell, understand. You might actually be too tired to rest. But let's jump over it. Let's do the film noir overlay. Let me know if that's too loud. I think I fixed the volume the other day, but I did realize for at least the first few I was doing that it was too loud. I hope that that's not too loud now. Alright, let's scroll up. Well, actually, I should probably see. Alright. Dante Labrie, huh? A real enigma wrapped in a wrestling singlet. They lure you with promises of retro horror and rhythm games. But what's really going on behind that 24-hour charity stream? 27 hours. Corpse Party one day, WWE 2K24 the next. Are they saving lives or just playing with them? Damn, Dante, they're calling you out. Something's fishy in this gaming den, and I don't think it's just the dredge. Nice. Good job, Frosty, for calling out my redeem. Keep your eyes peeled, kid. This case ain't closed yet. Nice. Welcome in, Yargan. Thank you, Dante. So, calling me out for Corpse Party, I know. They're like, fuck your Corpse Party. Welcome in, guys. Normally, let me switch back over. Normally, I start it after the pre-roll ads, like the minute-and-a-half thing, but I was like, you know what? I can't sit here and not be excited to kick this off. Also, I don't need this. I'm not wrestling anymore. So, we are going to play Innsmouth 22. I think this is a semi-short game, about 2 to 3 hours. It is a Lovecraftian visual novel. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween to you as well, Laura. It's my friend Nay's birthday today, too, so I know for a fact, 100% when we finish this stream, we're rating her, because it is her birthday, it is her re-debut. She's going to be streaming at like 4 p.m. Eastern, so I know I won't be done by then, but it'll be close. So yeah, I got a little background. The game that I'm playing is called Innsmouth 22. It is a visual novel based on Lovecraftian stuff. Because the game literally just came out this week, I have no idea how good or bad it is, so I'm going to be somewhat subjective, but I definitely love Lovecraft. So we'll see how unbiased I can be. And thank you. Welcome back from the ads, folks that had them. If you missed what I was saying, which might have just been a few people, I was just saying, happy Halloween. That I'm excited for. I'm excited for this game. It is a visual novel based on Lovecraftian stuff. It came out this week, so I have a review copy of this game. So I'm excited to kick it off. My friend Nay is going to be streaming in a few hours, and I plan to raid her for her birthday / re-debut stream. So that's going to be exciting. So welcome in. I know that I did not stream too much this week. Keeping limited redeems. Oh, is it still limited, Yargan? I'm sorry. It might have just been off because of the baking. That was the last one I did. Let me go check.
Oh, the fireworks have started. Wait.
I'm gonna fireworks your face. Viewer rewards. No, they should not be still limited. I'll put it that way. All right. So first, I turn first on. Halloween. Damn, Mark snatched that first. As soon as it came out, he snatched that. Halloween, get a drink. I'll turn on snack time. Posture check. I can't turn on Ask Dante anything or No Mark gibberish. Not going to turn those on. I'm actually not going to turn on push-ups because my back is hurting me this week, unfortunately. See a Kitty will be on. Treats for the Kitties are now officially on, Yargan. Turn on that. There it is. There it is. All right. Drawing time. All right. Everything that is going to be on should be on. So before... And I'll get a drink. And a snack. Thank you, Yargan. Yargan immediately being like, treat yourself. So, I'm going to get some treats for the kitties.
Hydration is important.
I'm going to get a drink. And I'll get a snack as well. So I'll be right back, and then I'll talk about the game a little bit more, because I'm excited for it. I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. Kitty! And floating hammer. No, so that, that hammer is a anchor, Laura, to keep the plant from, like, leaning forward, so that way it can still get the sun, because if it leans too far forward, it's too painful, or too painful, it's too heavy on the front of it, and it won't get the sun, so I pull it back, so that way it can get the sun. And floating hammer. Alright, get the treats for the kitties. Here we go. Get all my shit out of the way. Come here, come here, come here. Happy Halloween. Come here, happy Halloween. Aurora, it's right here. There you go. Alright. The things we do for our plants. I am not very good at plants, Laura, so I'll probably have to ask you for plant tips if you're actually good at plant stuff. But happy Halloween, everyone. I hope everyone's doing good. It is surprisingly a very sunny and warm day here, so I have the fan on. Hopefully that's not too loud. The kitties are enjoying their treats. Yeah. Oh, that scared me. I have to turn down my volume. I am not. B and I only have one, and every day we hope it doesn't keel over and die. Oh, okay, good. Then it's not just me.
Who wants to look like this?
No, come on.
Zulu, I'm not even sitting yet. 400 years ago, you had a green thumb. That sounds like the troll in Central Park, Lee. So I have a drink. I have a snack. Also, these are really good. If anyone's never had them, they're fruit and yogurt. They're very, very tasty. What else did I want to say? Aurora has not been doing good the last couple of days. Her eyes gotten puffy and she keeps scratching her head. So she's probably going to rest for the most part. So if someone redeems, like, go see a kitty, I'm probably going to be grabbing Shadow, just an FYI. Yeah, I know. Oh, damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, I had to get medication today. She has allergies fairly frequently, and we've mentioned it to the vet a couple of times, like, hey, you know, she gets allergies, her eyes get irritated, or sometimes she, like, rubs down the skin because it's bothering her so much, and they haven't, like, prescribed anything for her allergies, but I feel like if she's not better, like, tomorrow, we're probably going to end up Nico winning against Roman Reigns with all the other wrestlers' bodies laying outside the ring. Well, I can't draw 30 bodies, but I can draw that. Alright, give me a second. Here's the one from the cooking screen the other day. Everyone remember that? That was my impromptu living. Could always draw 30 stick figures. That's true. I could do that. But that would be, well, maybe I will. Alright, so let me see if I can draw this. Alright. Nico winning with all the other bodies laying outside the ring. Alright, let me see if I can do that. Hopefully I didn't start this too big. That's what she said. Rice Krispie treat. Rice Krispie is the correct answer. Oh, that is a good one. I love Rice Krispie treats. They're such a good, like, Halloween treat, in my opinion. Okay. I don't... that's fine. This is gonna be kind of wonky, but I'm doing my best. Halloween what? Halloween what? Halloween treat. Halloween treat, Zulu. You know Halloween treats? You don't have Halloween treats? Do you not have Halloween treats like you don't have Halloween floors? Rice Krispie is on Halloween? Get out of here! Also, I just noticed that, like, there's no sound or anything right now, so let me put some background music on. Also, Zulu realized it the other day. I have not updated it too much, but the jump scare command now has two versions. It has the one normal screaming one that people are familiar with, and the second one, which is a whisper that from We Harvest Shadows, that game. Oh. I'm gonna add more, but that's all I have right now. Oh! Okay. So Neek wears red. It's not super easy because the fucking fan keeps blowing it. Okay. I did watch your VOD. That was great. It was good, right? I was blown away by how fucking good that game was. Also, the fact that like there was a attic door, I had no idea that that was even there like the whole game. I could not believe that. Like I never saw that. All right. Let's get a little facial hair in for good old Neek here. Is this brown? Yeah, okay. That theme song stuck in my head now. So, how's everyone's Halloween doing? I did plan to start this earlier, but I did want to see the conclusion of Dante's stream. Alright, Roman Reigns. Also, try 2 parts. Strawberry cheesecake bones to 1 part hot chocolate. Ooh. That sounds good, Jargon. Roman Reigns is a big guy. I'm not drawing his feet, though. What side does he have the tattoo on? His left or his right? By the way. You think I'd know that by now, considering how far I saw, how much I saw of him today. Been busy with doing some packing. You going somewhere, Lee? Alright, let's draw all the people outside the ring. So, if there is, what, 28 other people, is 28 divisible by 4? Yes, that would be 7. Okay, 7. Oh right, I forgot to tell you, but Eddie and I are moving into... Oh, that's great news, Lee. Congratulations. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's awesome. 2, 4, 5. Can you get some new floors for Zulu? 2, 4, 6. 7. Okay. Alright, orange is next. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, I can't afford it. Fair enough. Well, that's awesome. Congrats. When are you guys moving? Oh, November 5th. You literally said it. Wow, that's very soon. Do you have all this, like, all the stuff that you, like, do you guys have a lot of stuff you gotta pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. Well, in retrospect, not much. Got it. Okay. And then blue? What a start. 1, 2, 3. I'm running out of room. 4. 5. 6. 7. Alright, so if I count this right, this should be 28. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 28. Alright. This is not great, but I've done, I always do my best. This is what I got. So the prompt was Nico winning against Roman Reigns with all the other wrestlers' bodies laying outside the ring. And here's what we got. That's 28 other people outside of the ring, all fucking knocked the hell out. Between the guillotine and the spear, Mark went through 28 other wrestlers, which is a huge fucking accomplishment. Like, even on normal, that is huge. So, there we are. And that's Neek in the ring. He won. He won multiple times today. I'm glad I didn't jinx him. So, Zulu, I hope you enjoy that. I'm going to write the date and all that good stuff. So it's easy to remember the date. It's 10/31. Zulu redeem. And here we are. Zulu, I hope you enjoy. That is 28 other bodies scattered around the ring. Neek inside the ring with his coveted red outfit, beating Roman Reigns, the big ass man. Oh, I forgot to draw Roman's tattoo. I don't actually know what side Roman's tattoo is, so I forgot which side it is. So here, he's got like a fucking Resident Evil type of tremor hanging out of his arm. So yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoy, Zulu. So, Innsmouth 22 is a visual novel. I've not played it. It came out this week. I have a review copy from Keymailer. Thank you, Keymailer. And thank you, the Innsmouth dev, who is... Oh, I should have had that one ready to go. Innsmouth 22 dev, which is Raven Novels. This came out on the 25th. Oh, so technically last week. And it's going to be a few hours long. So we will see how it is. Let's jump into it, shall we? Innsmouth 22. John Innsmouth. John Innsmouth. I did really enjoy the 29 gauntlet match. I thought that was really good. I had a fun time with that. When do you want to run? Hello? Short stream. Game doesn't work. Just kidding. Well, the game actually isn't working, but... Oh, there we go. Okay. What the hell does this say? Okay. We're off to an interesting start. Oh my god. Okay.
Static Fluffles just redeemed drawing time. Neek pinning Roman Reigns.
Okay. Let me switch to this real fast. And then I'll draw more drawing time. Is this working? Yeah, okay. Let me hide this. Okay, Fluffles. I can't do that many.
Just redeemed drawing time. Mock not getting tagged in.
I lose the 29 superstar match. I know. You did really good, Mark. I honestly, at the end, I was very nervous. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe he made it through 29 other people. Okay. I was very impressed. Oh, here. That's what I want to turn off. Okay. Okay. Neek pinning Roman Reigns. All right, I'll do another pin. I'll do another Roman Reigns one. You want me to just fucking do all the highlights from the DLBW? Yeah, Mark, if you didn't play, so I had it if you played Randy Orton. I had ones planned if you played Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, or Roman Reigns. So if you played any of those three, I had alternatives ready to go. Actually, I don't like that. Because this one, the should be the focus, should be the ring. If you played anyone outside of those characters, I actually wouldn't have had things ready to go. Thought they'd probably been like, who do you want me to put in here now? But the funny enough is that I thought that, like, Frankenstein was going to be, like, a bigger deal than he was. And he did, like, nothing. I was like, God damn it, Frankenstein. I think he just took the damage and that was it. Alright. Let's draw Roman Reigns again. He's a big guy. Can someone tell me what side Roman Reigns' tattoo is on, please? So that way I can make sure I do him justice this time. He's a big guy. He's a big guy. You know what's funny? I've drawn Roman Reigns so many times on this stream. Like, multiple times at this point. I don't know why one foot is gigantic compared to the other one, but Roman's got one big boot that he uses. That's the boot that he used to boot, like, 28 wrestlers. That's the foot that's much bigger. Alright. Straw Neek. Jeez, I don't know what the fuck that song did, but that just actually made me jump. Alright, got that one. Fluffles, are you back from your voting, by the way? I think you probably are. So let me fill in Neek, because Neek is on top of Roman in this respect. It's also very tough to do like a pin. Like, that's a very tough one to try and draw, so I've done my best here. Alright. I have to draw Neek's hair and his stuff and stuff. And then the other one I'm gonna hold off till later because I gotta get into the game. Alright. So this is what we got. Let me switch back. Alright. So the prompt was Neek pinning Roman Reigns. So it's tough to draw pinning, so I did like the on top of that person kind of thing because I thought layers would be easier than actually trying to do pinning. So this is what I got. So that is Roman Reigns there. Oh, Roman doesn't have his tattoo again. It's fine. So that's Roman there. Neek is laying on top of him for the pin. Again, very tough to draw. That's a hard one. And it's going 1, 2, 3, and there's the bar over here. And the red bar that it had to hit. So it's not my best work, but it's honest work. So let me label that one as well. So this is Roman is a ghost. I guess I could draw in Roman, that's true. Roman the ghost. There is spookiness happening. I don't like to fill it all the way in. I kind of like to do scribbles, and the reason why to like say that that's like the colored area, and the reason why I don't like to do that is because it bleeds through too much of the actual it bleeds through too many of the pages if I do it that way. So I think Roman's got like a little facial hair himself, I think. So I'm gonna do that. So yeah, is that a little better now? Now that's Roman underneath Neek getting pinned. 1, 2, 3. He's got a little facial hair too. All right, so let's label this. Fluffles likes green, right? So let's say this is 1031. This is Fluffy's. Fluff. And this is Neek. There's the tentacle. Alright. There you go. Fluff. Congratulations. There's Neek pinning Roman Reigns after fucking 29 much better wrestlers. Alright, and the last one I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. Because I actually want to get into the game. I'm excited for it. So I'll hold off on that for a little bit. Remind me by 4 o'clock if I haven't done it yet. Also, I have no idea what the hell this means. Inisia, Caricia, Apsoli, Informa... Like, what the hell does that mean? Anyone? Anyone got an idea what that is? Google Translate? Inisia? Like, I think that's Italian. That's what I'm thinking too, but like, why? Well, I can't speak that one. Wait a second. One of these, oh, information? Nope. Main menu? C. What's this? Exit, right? Probably exit. God damn it, shouldn't have hit exit. Yep. That was exit. Alright. I mean, the people do know I speak English, right? Okay. What's Caricia? That's saves, okay. Okay. There we go. Or do you? I do. Alright, so let's start. Let's pause the music. Also, I am very familiar with this game engine, if you call that. This is the game engine. I can't remember what it's called. I want to say it's like Revlon or something like that. Oh, RenP. That you can basically like undo choices by scrolling backwards. You're in your office at the university. Oh, there's music. Okay. You're in your office at the university, working on your laptop when the phone rings. Lorenzo. Hello. Inspector Rossi. Good morning, Good morning, Professor Riggy. This is Inspector Rossi. How are you? Good, thanks. And you? Good. I wanted to ask about the report you're preparing for us. The one about the artifact seized in Tuscany? We need to wrap up the investigation this week and would appreciate having the document as soon as possible. You're almost finished the report. You suspect the artifacts are fakes. I'm almost finished the report. The document is almost ready. I'll send it over today, especially since I'm heading to the USA tomorrow. I don't want to leave anything hanging, especially with the Italian police. Ha ha ha! Okay. You're leaving? Going on vacation? No, I've been invited to a conference in Boston. I'll be in the USA for a week. Great! Guess what, guys? That means I get to do my Boston accent. Great. I think it'll be a good experience. I'll be waiting for your email this afternoon. If I have any questions, I'll write to you. If you can, reply from the USA. Have a good trip then. Thanks. Feel free to contact me if needed. I'll call you when I get back. Have a good evening. After hanging up, you remember you need to call Laura. Laura? That was immediate, like the timing that Laura said "park the car" is the exact moment that Laura came up in the game. That's funny. After hanging up, you remembered you need to call Laura, your girlfriend, who tried to reach you a couple hours ago. That's not Laura. That's not what Laura looks like. Hey, babe. Sorry, I'm only calling you now. I have no idea what accent I'm going for with Lorenzo. Don't worry, I figured you were busy with tomorrow's trip. How about dinner tonight? Great idea. Shall I pick you up at 8? Perfect, I'll be waiting. Kisses. Kisses. You briefly think back to the last email you received from Professor Tom J. Angeli, president of the New England Archaeological Society. You look sad. Well, listen, you're in a relationship with me, Laura. What do you expect? A young and promising archaeologist, known for his many papers on the myths and legends of ancient Greece and Rome. We would be proud to have you speak at our conference. I must admit, this invitation makes me a bit proud. You get up from your desk and go to the window. Well, I've already 40, but I'm starting to make a name for myself even abroad. Dad would be proud. Unfortunately, he passed away too soon. Thanks for the background exposition. You say that to yourself. The phone rings. Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. He died too soon. Prepare to die. Professor Tom J. Angelini. This guy's from Boston, right? I can't give everyone, like, extreme, but I can. But this guy's a little bit more professional because he's a professor. Good morning, Lorenzo. This is Tom Angelini. I'm calling to make sure everything's set for your departure tomorrow. I'm sure your presentation will be one of the most appreciated at the conference. Your reputation as a scholar has made its way here, and I believe that your approach to ancient history will blend perfectly with the informal, and also, how shall I say, a bit unconventional spirit of the panels that will take place at the conference. Thank you very much, Tom. I'll do my best to meet the expectations. I'll try not to give an academic lecture. I've read the schedule for the event, and it seems like it won't be 3 boring days among scholars. You bet! We're all university professors and professionals at the end of our careers. We're not aiming to publish yet another scientific paper. We want to have great conversation about the themes that have fascinated us all our lives. You know what I've realized? It is tough for me to play a visual novel because that's a lot of reading, and I make a lot of bad reading mistakes. So, visual novel, maybe not my best choice. Have a great day. Have a safe trip, and I can't wait to meet you. Thank you, sincerely, and have a great day too. Lorenzo. Oh, that's me. The conference will focus on the importance of myths, legends, and idols of ancient civilizations, even very ancient ones preceding the Greeks and Romans. They've asked me to focus mainly on aspects not commonly covered by regular academic studies. I want to get creative to give my presentation spot on. I'll add a dash of originality. Anyway, I'll be one of the last speakers, so I'll have the time to tweak my talk to match the vibe of the conference. Tom also sent me the start of his talk, focused on ancient myths and rituals. I didn't quite get the era of the people he's talking about. Super intrigued, though. Kind of a weird word choice, but okay. This invite kinda surprises and intrigues me. Plus, they're covering all travel, food, and lodging expenses. Never heard of the New England Archaeological Society before, but they sure knew about me. You've never heard of the New England Archaeological Society? I feel like that would be a pretty normal thing to exist. True, I've been writing on international blogs for a while. They must have found me there. Wait, what? Is he talking to himself? But they sure knew about me. True, I've been writing on international blogs for a while. They must have found me there. Guess the hustle paid off. What kind of professor in his 40s says, guess the hustle paid off? This sounds like it was written by someone much younger, just saying. Both Tom and his assistant Ellie have reached out to me loads of times. Ellie is so thoughtful, sends me 2 emails a day just to nail down all the details. I don't think that's thoughtful, I think that's annoying. Now I just need to focus on prepping my presentation and making sure I've got everything I need for the trip. Can't wait to get going. By the way, it was Ellie who suggested I head out early for a couple of days of diving. Actually, I'll send her one last confirmation email, since she seemed almost anxious about my arrival. Dear Ellie, all confirmed. I've got a flight tomorrow from Rome at 1 p.m., landing at 3 p.m. local time. I'll pick up the rental car and head to Ipswich for 2 days of ocean diving. See you soon, and thanks for everything. You are a great sea enthusiast. You are a great sea enthusiast, an expert in diving. At 17, you were able to dive to almost 100 meters deep without breathing. Really? Thank you for telling me that, me. Who the fuck is... The sea has always been your obsession since childhood, but it was only among your passions that your father did not like. What? Oh, it was the only one among your passions that your father did not like. Your mother had died at sea while you're only 3 years old. Okay. It's been at least a year since you found the time to fully enjoy the sea, but you always keep yourself informed about the world of diving, reading articles and blogs. This is a lot of exposition. A lot of me telling me about me. Moreover, since you decided to go to the conference and are looking for information about the Boston area, you find articles about diving everywhere. The magic of the web. The phone rings and disturbs your peaceful thoughts. It's Ellie, Tom's assistant. Alright. She's also from New England. Hi, Loren... Nope, that's Southern. Ha. Ah. Hi, Lorenzo. I just read your email, and we can't wait to meet you. I was calling to see if there's anything else I could do for you. I think that's still kind of Southern, but it's okay. Hello, and thank you. Everything is okay, and I'm ready to go. Is everything okay with the diving equipment? Did you have any problems booking it? Often diving centers don't have the type of snorkel I usually use. What? You need a special snorkel? No problem. I personally spoke with the school. They have already reserved the best equipment available for you. You'll see, the ocean is different from your seas. It gives a feeling of absolute depth. Oh, depth. That might have been a Freudian slip of things to come. Ask Ellie if she dives. Ask Ellie where she's from. Yeah, please, help me with this accent. Ellie, where are you originally from? I'm from Innsmouth, which is a small port village where the diving school is located. Damn, that doesn't help me. Okay. I stayed there till I was 20, and I like to go back as often as possible. Is it an interesting place? Oh, that's me. Is it an interesting place? Today a bit neglected, wild, and very, Mysterious. In what sense? Seems like nothing ever happens, but that's not the case. While an abandoned seaside village, it actually has an adventurous history. In the past, it was an important port, and today it remains a very special place. But maybe I see it that way because I have a personal connection to Innsmouth. What you're saying intrigues me. I can't wait to go there. I mean, I can. I don't want to go to Innsmouth. You're accompanied by a waiter to the reserved table. You don't even have the time to sit down when Laura, your girlfriend, arrives immediately. I already know Laura's my girlfriend. You don't need to tell me a second time. Oh, that's me! Holy shit, that... I mean, when I had my hair cut short, that's... besides the blue eyes, that's not that far off from me. Huh. Interesting. Hi, honey. Have you packed your bags for the trip, and is your report ready? Yes, everything is in order. I'll have a perfect plan. I'll arrive tomorrow evening on the coast in Ipswich, where I'll go diving on Friday and Saturday. Sunday morning, I'll leisurely head to Boston in time for conference starting on Monday. The report isn't finished, but I'll have plenty of time to refine it. What luck that invitation is in June. Yes, it is really perfect. I can combine my passion for the sea with my participation in a conference that looks interesting. The conference seems a bit strange. You suspect that Tom and Ellie know about your life. I'm going to say that one. Maybe I should have investigated better before accepting the invitation. Tom and Jelly, the organizer, and Ellie, his assistant, insisted a lot to make me go. Maybe too much, and sometimes I almost had the feeling that they knew me. Could it be? Of course not. I've never heard of them. But for example, I had the feeling that Ellie knew my mother was American. And of course, only people that you've heard of before would ever know who you are. That's definitely how the internet works. When I mentioned it to her, she didn't seem surprised. And Tom, I don't know why, but it's like I know him. When I talk to him, I have strange feelings. What kind of strange feelings, Lorenzo? So, is he the unsettling type? I don't know. That guy gives me a strange feeling. Anyway, I'm very excited about scuba diving in the United States. Well, have a good trip. I hope you can have an unforgettable adventure. I'll miss you. I'll miss you, your blue eyes. I'll miss you, your blue eyes. Me too. What? What was that line? I'll miss you, your blue eyes. Me too. Okay. Might need a second pair of edits on the language version. Translation, that's the word I'm looking for. The next day, you catch a cab to Rome. Fulmincio Airport, all set to fly to the United States. You've got a carry-on and a briefcase containing your laptop and your presentation. You're hoping to jazz it up with some fresh ideas by Monday when the conference kicks off. You go over the schedule in your head. You'll be arriving in Ipswich on Thursday evening, and so on. That guy does not look like an airport attendant. He looks like a person whose son was just murdered before his very eyes, and he has to go on living. Please place your phone... I'm gonna give this guy the most grizzled fucking voice I can. Please place your phone and laptop in the tray. Here they are. Taking off your jacket, you can place your metal items, your laptop and phone in the tray. Excuse me, sir. We need to do a routine check on your electronic devices. Go ahead. The staff member disappears for a few minutes and comes back and hands over your laptop and phone with a smile. Sorry for the hold up, sir. No problem. Have a good day. I've always wondered if these checks are random or security gets suspicious of something or someone. But in your case, you can't quite figure out what might seem odd about you. It's weird they took my laptop and phone and kept them for that long. This whole fucking game is weird thus far. Plan to keep working on your speech during the flight. I want to make a good impression. I've prepped material for at least 3 different presentations. I'm one of the last speakers, so I'll decide last minute. The flight will be long, but it's chill. This definitely sounds like it was not written by someone who is under the age of 30. The plane isn't completely full. Wait. This sounds like someone wrote it who is under the age of 30. It does not sound like someone who wrote this who is over the age of 30. Big question? Yeah, go ahead, Mark. Is it something about, what was your favorite part of DLB today? Legit? Honestly, I don't want to make you feel bad, but I do think, like, you making it all the way through 29 guys, and then me to fucking, like, bounce off the ropes 12 times and learn how to run, but still to win, I think that was my favorite part. Like I was talking about it to Dante while you went downstairs, and I said to him, I was like, I bounced off those ropes like 6 times. He was like, I gotta be honest. He was like, I cannot believe that. He was like, I gotta be honest. I think the fact that you didn't know how to play this game played mind games with Mark. Because he expected you to do a move, not continuously keep throwing him from one corner of the ring to the other corner of the ring. I was like, how do I run? How do I do moves? But I was not bad at countering. I feel like, honestly, if I played that game a bit, I feel like I would be pretty good at it. Because, like, for no experience, for literally no experience, I don't think I did bad. I know. I won that match. Then Neek went, I won the stable combat, which now the money is going to Extra Life, which I was planning to do if I won, no doubt in my mind. And I don't want to give too much of the sausage away, but I was at least planning on donating $50 myself, so the $80 helped just finish Dante's stream, which I wanted to do. I wanted to help push him across because he was up for 27 hours, so I think that was a good thing. I knew based on my budget that I could donate $50 and it would be fine. So when I had the extra 40, I was like, well, 90 will push it to the 200s. I'm sorry, 80 will push it to the 200, or whatever the numbers make it out to. So, so then I won that, so I'm glad that that money is going to a good cause, because honestly, I feel like all of Stable Combat was our gift, right? Like, no joke, it was a very enjoyable thing that you guys did that entire, 2 months that we've done it. It was very enjoyable. It was a lot of fun. When I was sitting at fucking last place for 3 weeks in a row, never did I think that I was going to come from behind and win this. But I thought that was reward enough. I didn't want the money for money. I wanted the money to go towards something that Dante was working hard for, and honestly, for kids that need the money and to be taken care of. And then winning against Triple H was just the fucking little cherry on the cake there. Cherry on the cake, cherry on the top of the ice cream. I really enjoyed that. Also because, like, Neek fucking destroyed that match. He hit the GDS, the go to sleep, and then, like, he was able to, like, hit him with the fucking ladder and was just like, get down, stay down, motherfucker. Yes, Mondo Cool and the Nipe as champions, that's true. Neek, the new DLBW champion, and Dante Labrie, the Intercontinental champion. It's very cool. I know, Yargan. I have thoughts. I'm not going to be too judgmental with this game, but I have thoughts. And we'll see by the end if I feel the same way. I did love DLBW. Like, honestly, for a little bit of it, I was outside cutting the grass. But for the rest of it, I was literally glued to my computer watching because it was so good. So, yeah, you guys should be very proud of the show that you put on. Dante should... Yeah, Dante, yeah. I have thoughts. We'll see if it pans out. It's not a very long game, So we'll see if there's something that wows me. I really hope when we get to Innsmouth, I'm wowed. But you guys should be proud of the show that you put on for not just tonight, but for 2 months. Dante should be very proud of raising the 200 for Extra Life. That's a big goal. And Yargan, Mark, and anyone else, Haru, who's probably sleeping, anyone else who donated money, like, I know Dante, thank you, but I'm also taking time on my platform to also thank you, because charity is a big part of my life, so I'm glad to see that it panned out. After the meal, you crash into a deep sleep. Yeah, that does happen, actually. Yeah. You wake up to find only water above you, surrounding you in every direction. You must be over 100 meters deep, free diving. But you feel no strain. It's as if the oxygen you could... Oh, man. Visual novel might have been a bad call, because sometimes when I read fan fiction, I don't know if you can become dyslexic, but I feel like as I've gotten to, like, stream more, I read, and words start getting jumbled up in my fucking head. So I don't know if I can become dyslexic, but as I read these things, it is because, like, words are jumping around on the fucking page in front of me. So, visual novel might have been a bad call. Western visual novels are, like, super, like, risky as in, like, quality. I can only think of a few I like. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that when we get to actual Innsmouth that it picks up a little bit, if I'm being honest, but... looking up, you could see some sunlight penetrating down there. You're surrounded by big air bubbles and swarms of fish which seem to follow a precise path. Uh-huh. It seems like you're in a vortex, pulling you from the deep ocean to the surface, slowly spinning you around like a top. At one point, the water changes color. It burns a bright light green, and you can see everything clearly until an arm grabs you and helps you resurface. You hesitate for a moment. You decide to grab the arm. Yeah, let's grab an arm. Yeah, that's true, Yargan. That's true. It's a lot of exposition. You gotta set you... Well, not a lot of exposition. You gotta set the mood. Although, this music isn't setting the mood for me, it's kind of getting me into, like, a calm... Like you said, emotional roller coaster. There's a girl with big blue eyes and she helps you rise. Is it my mom? She pushes you toward the surface gently, but with a lot of determination. You want to return to the bottom of the sea where you find a great sense of well-being, but the girl prevents you. She has superhuman strength and forces you to obey. Sounds like Rhea Ripley, am I right? Yeah, I got one in. I got one wrestling joke in. But before you take a breath above the surface... Correct, Yargan. The fact that it's being translated for Nile. The default was Italian, which... kind of weird, because if you look at the Steam page, nothing on the Steam page is in Italian. You see, albeit for a moment, a huge, monstrous creature. Is it Cthulhu? Similar to a giant octopus trying to reach you and the girl from the deeper waters. At that point, you realize the girl wants to save you. Is it my mom? Is my mom there? A hand touches you gently. You wake up and you punch them in the face. We're landing in Boston soon. You slept through most of the flight. Can I get you a coffee? Yeah, 1 Bones coffee, please. Yargan recommends 2/3 part strawberry cheesecake, 1 part hot chocolate. Can you do that? She just walked off. I don't know if I'm gonna get my goddamn coffee or not. You dream a lot. Sometimes you remember your dreams for a long time. Other times you forget them a few minutes after waking up. Yeah, that's how dreaming works. Sometimes you almost feel like you receive omens in your sleep. You stretch out in your seat and lift up the shade in your window. That's how I know that this is a fantasy game. You don't have any room to fucking stretch in an airplane. You check your watch. The landing is right on time. That's also unrealistic. That's also how you know that this is a fantasy game. The landing is right on time. You drink your coffee and fill out the immigration forms. Oh shit. I did get my coffee. When the plane touches down on the runway, your legs still feel numb. Wait, I haven't filled out my immigration forms and I'm literally landing in a new country right now? That feels like something I should have done before, you know, now. You arrive in Boston Airport and head towards the immigration office. Oh boy, let me tell you, Boston Airport sucks. It is so difficult to get around. There isn't much of a queue. Bullshit. You're in Boston. Nothing takes you 10 minutes. Lies. Go to Boston. I guarantee you, you will be waiting in that line for at least an hour and a half. And if you don't hear at least 3 F-bombs in the course of 15 minutes, you've landed in the wrong airport. You are not in Boston. The police officer gives a quick look at your passport and at the form that you have filled out for the immigration procedures. Then he welcomes you and lets you pass. No, unrealistic. That's not how this works. You only have carry-on luggage, luckily. After the arrival gate, you look for the car rentals counter. They're right there, in plain sight. Everything is going so well for our character. Good morning. I've booked a rental car until next Friday. It's Boston, so just stereotypical Boston voice. I'm going to give it to a lot of people. You ready? Yeah, good morning. Certainly, sir. You've chosen a small car with insurance coverage for both damage to you and to third parties. Is that right? Would this one be suitable to you? The attendant shows you a picture of a small car. Perfect. Great. Here's the key. Get the fuck out of here. Fairly well. I have to return the car with a full tank of gas and without any damage. That's also not true. Anyone who's rented a car, you don't have to return it with a full tank of gas. You have to return it with the exact same amount of gas that was in the car when you picked it up, which might not be full. I will give you the real information. By the way, can you tell me where to find the parking lot? It is my first time at Boston Airport. Yeah, it's very easy. When you exit down to the street, there's a big parking lot in front of you. Hang a left at the Dunkin', you'll see a rent-a-car sign. You keep walking, and then once you hit the other Dunkin', look for spot 125. There's going to be about 3 or 4 honeydews in the area. That's where your car is. I wish you a pleasant stay. Get the hell out of here. Next! This is just Nico. This is just the Nico. The other Dunkins. Yeah, keep going until you hit the other Dunkin'. Once you hit the other Dunkin', you're gonna hang a right, walk for another 15 minutes or so. Pass by the homeless camp. It's gonna smell like piss, but there's a honeydew right on the corner. It used to be at Old Benny's. You don't know what Benny's is? That's fine. That's from Rhode Island. We don't care about them. And then right around the corner there, that's where the rent-a-car is gonna be. There's gonna be a guy there. He's gonna be Stan. Just give him a 20. He'll give you whatever car you want. You don't need to worry about it. This is just unhinged Nico at truest forms. You easily find the car. Again, very unrealistic. This guy has the easiest time finding and doing anything in his life. He has had 0 misfortune in his life thus far. It has automatic transmission, but you get used to it. Wait, what? Are manual cars more common overseas? You leave the airport lot and head slowly towards the highways. Your final destination is the town of Ipswich. I mean, he did have his mom die. Oh, that's true. But she didn't really die because she's saving him from Cthulhu. Like, 100% that's his mom, right? He said that she has blue eyes, he has blue eyes, she got lost at sea. Cthulhu. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to put that together. Yes, manual is the most common setup. Oh, okay. Well, color me impressed. I learned something new. Your final destination is the town of Ipswich, where Ellie's booked sub-center is located. It's located north of Boston, a couple hours drive away. The navigator on your phone directs you north. You take one of the many highways, and after a while, you see signs for Ipswich. Finally, I can spend a couple of days at sea. It's been so long since I've gone diving. I wonder what it's like to dive in the ocean. You've never dove in the... Yeah, wait, what? I'm so confused by this character's mannerisms. You drive along the coast and admire the scenery. Thank you guys for sitting through the ads. You've just missed me complain. It's very green and there are woods everywhere. Every now and then the road passes near a stretch of coast and you catch a glimpse of the sea. You immerse yourself in your thoughts as you drive on the wide American roads. New music? You arrive in town around 6 p.m. The sun is still high. Here it gets dark later than in Rome. That's because God smiles on Rome. That sounds like something an Italian would say, right? God smiles on Rome. There is bright but warm atmosphere. The summer sun is not as blinding as it is in Italy. Ellie has booked a room in a small hotel. This ain't a fucking hotel, I gotta be honest. These are, like, cabins in the fucking, in, like, Vermont. Like, this isn't a hotel. These are cabins in Vermont. There's no better ones around. And Elliot's, oh god, they made a character named Ellie and Elliot. Just name him like Sam. Elliot's Inn is located near the port. It's convenient for going to the diving school, and they gave us a good price. We know the owners, she said. Okay. You arrive in Ipswich and drive for about 3 kilometers along wide roads surrounded by American-style white 2-story houses, with gardens and cars parked in front of each house. Again, unrealistic. Then we reach a roundabout. You turn right again and catch a glimpse of the sea in the distance. The direction is right. The sea is just about 2 kilometers away. Wait, why are we in the ghetto now? You immediately notice a change in the landscape. Now you are in a slightly run-down neighborhood with dilapidated houses all painted gray. That one's painted green. That one's painted blue. That one's like red. They are almost attached to each other, having small windows through which the light barely shines. The streets are narrow and the intersections have no traffic lights. Okay. There are fewer people around and very little car traffic. Okay. Can someone confirm if I'm going crazy or not? Is something wrong with the dialogue or like how it's written? I feel like I'm slowly going crazy. I feel like there's words missing in some areas. There are fewer people around and very little car traffic. There's some weird. It just seems weird to me in terms of like how the grammar is being. It's a translation error. I mean, it's just. I gotta be honest. It's just so weird that it's giving me like a little tingle in my head that is not good. Maybe this is what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to make me feel a little mad like Lovecraft. It's slowly getting me insane. Feels like you're in an abandoned neighborhood. The navigator provides you with unclear directions and keeps recalculating the route several times. You can't figure out where you need to go. It feels almost like it used Google Translate. Yeah. You look around and see a group of bikers coming. Stopped at the traffic light, you're approached by an old pickup truck with 3 guys. You wait for the biker group and try to ask them. Keep looking for the road yourself. Approach the surfers. Yeah, let's approach the surfers. In the back, they have some windsurfing boards. The surfers are shirtless with long blonde hair and look tired. One of the 3 is smoking a joint. Judged by the acrid smell that fills the air. Hello, mate. Everything okay? I don't know why he said hello, mate. Yes, of course. And you? Magnificently. Today was an ideal day to go out to sea. Is it very windy here? It depends on the days, but generally there's always a lot of air at sea. Where are you from? I'm Italian. Where are you from? I'm Italian. What a response. I'm here for a couple of days of diving. Great. We're also going... we also go scuba diving occasionally. You'll like the sea around here. I really hope so. Also, didn't they say that it was... that all of them were young men with long blonde hair? What this? What this here? I'm not great at colors, but I know that's not blonde. Get Mark back in here. He'll tell you that's not blonde. He knows. That's not blonde. Enjoy then, and be careful of the pitfalls of the seabed. Thank you. When the traffic light turns green, the pickup truck overtakes you and quickly moves away, so you decide to ask a passerby. You find a man around 50 dressed modestly. Good evening. Excuse me for bothering you. Can you tell me where I am? This is Innsmouth. Ah, thank you. I was looking for my hotel, the Elliott's Inn. Do you know where it is? Of course! It's on Main Street. Should not be far from the port. Yes, Innsmouth is a port town. They're all near the port. Go straight, and at the second street on the right turn, you'll see it a few meters away. Everyone's measuring in meters. It is a yellow sign outside. You'll get there in a couple of minutes. Thank you. You are very kind. Ask the passerby if there are many visitors. Ask him about the hotel. Yeah, let's ask about visitors. Do you see many visitors around here? Not many, actually. Why are you here? What country are you from? Guys like you are rarely seen around here. What do you mean? I'm Italian. I'm here for a couple of days of diving. It seems like such a cover. Who are you? I'm Italian. Where are you from? I'm Italian. What are you doing here? I'm Italian. Right. I see. Many come for diving and surfing. Yes, I've been told. I hope to have 2 nice days. All right, and I guess that's that conversation. Bye. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Are we ready? Da, da, da. No more music anymore. I'm playing my Halloween lo-fi. All right. After a few minutes, you see the sign. That gentleman was very helpful. You park the car outside, grab your bags, and head into the hotel. You find yourself in a place that looks like a guest house, with furniture that seems a bit dated and a thick carpet covering the lobby floor. A pretty young lady is at the reception. She's just over 20 and has gorgeous blue eyes. They remind you of your mom's side of the family. You should never say something is gorgeous and then say they remind you of your mother. Dad always said you got 2 things from your mom, her eyes and her love for the sea. Yeah, 100%. The frickin' person from your dream is your mother. Good morning, I'm Lorenzo Riggi. There's a room booked for me for 3 nights. Emma. Well, at least they got the blue eyes right on this one. Also, I feel like this is AI art because the eyes are weird. Right? Like, look at these eyes. One of them is very easy and the other one is not great. Yeah, okay. I thought so, Laura, because this is looking kind of funny here. Right, okay. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the hotel. Lorenzo, we've been expecting you. I'm Emma. Ellie spoke highly of you. Did you have a good trip? Yes, thank you, Emma. The flight was right on time, and Ellie is always so kind. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Here's your keys to room 22. I've already received a copy of your passport. Your room is on the 2nd floor. Unfortunately, there's no elevator, so make sure your feet aren't broken. No biggie. I've got light luggage. Need help with your bags? No thanks. I can manage on my own. Alright, settle at your own pace. You must be tired. If you need anything, just dial 0. I'm here till 8, then I'll head home. Looked up the game on Steam, and all the characters in the background are AI generated. Got it. Yeah, that makes more sense why some of this stuff isn't matching up, Laura. We don't have a night porter, but if needed, you can call this number. Emma shows you a note pinned to the wall. How do I get back into the hotel after dinner? The front door will be open, and your key will be here at the reception. Ask how easily to get to the harbor. Ask about an ideal place for dinner. Just wonder if the whole game is like AI Yeah, Yargan, I'm interested as well. The music is also from a stock album, Gwyn Wilson Lovecraft. Oh, really? Damn, Dante was on that. He also found... Okay, give me a second. Yeah, Dante found that. It says, so this is what it says, Yargan, allegedly. Well, the plot has been written by us. Graphics utilized AI tools. Got it. So, allegedly, they wrote the plot. Alright, let's continue, shall we? Ask about an ideal place for dinner. Could you recommend a good place to start the evening? There are several places around here, but be careful not to stray too far from the hotel at night. Sometimes there's sudden storms, and it's not pleasant if you're caught in the middle of one for a while. Ellie really insisted on keeping you safe. Yes, Ellie really wants everything to go smoothly. A storm couldn't be too big of a deal, though. Also, it's June. Weather shouldn't be too unpredictable. Motherfucker, you're in New England. Do you know what that means when it comes to weather? You wait 10 minutes and it's 20 degrees. You wait 2 hours and it's 70. You want snow? You want hurricanes? You want sometimes tornadoes? We got all that. We got blizzards. We got fucking downpour. Whatever you want, we got it. Just wait a day. Not here in Innsmouth. It's a bay. The climate is very unusual. You could just said you're in New England. You know, be careful, as you say. Head to the room, floor via wooden staircase. The first room on the right is number 22. Well, that's why it's called Innsmouth 22, I guess. You open the door. Thank goodness the receptionist, Emma, is a friendly and super nice gal. However, this room isn't quite what I was hoping for. Looks like it's stuck 50 years in the past, at least. Oh, what is happening with this writing? Have you ever played Call of Cthulhu Shadow of the Comet? I haven't. Which one is that, Dante? I've played I've played Call of Cthulhu, the first one for like the Xbox, I think, but I didn't make it very far because it was a super unstable game. And then I know that they came out with a Call of Cthulhu game not long ago. It's a point and click adventure. Oh, then yeah, I'd probably like that. Yeah, Laura, I don't know what it is. There's something with this dialogue that's actually hurting me. Like, I know the receptionist's name is Emma. I know that. Like, you could have just said, thank goodness Emma is a friendly and super nice gal. I mean, even then, that seems weird to say. But still, like... Oh, it's Emma. The receptionist, Emma, is the super nice gal. Lorenzo, do you need anything? No, if I needed anything, I would have called you, lady. No thanks. I'm all good. Damage. Remember, this guy is supposed to be 40. So he's 40 and he's saying stuff like, I'm all good. And he's a professor. So he's not saying things like, no, thank you, I'm good for the day. I really appreciate it. Your kindness is very authentic, and I appreciate that, but I am very well settled for today. I'm just going to rest. He just says, I'm all good, yo. I just got off that plane, and it was legit mid. Damaged parquet and a shabby vibe. But hey, for $60 a night, it was the only available option in town. At least it seems like it. This room is big, but the bathroom is tiny. The decor includes some shabby antique furniture. There's a strong, musty smell. The window has heavy curtains that block out the sunlight. Walking around the room, the floor creaks under your feet. Beside the main door, there are 2 doors on the side walls. Also, Dante, can you send that to me? Can you send me that game on Discord for me to check out later so I remember? The rooms are interconnected. Wonder if there's any other guests. Thank you. You hook up both your...
I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage.
Alright.
Then I pick up the trash can, and I...
Alright, let me finish the in-game day on this, Lee, and then I'll jump into that one. You hook up both your cell phone and laptop to the hotel's Wi-Fi. And check if you received any messages or emails. Good thing the Wi-Fi works well. At least I can keep working on my presentation for the conference. Let me send a message to Laura first. You know what's crazy is the fact that, like, we're living in a society that like, he's talking about Wi-Fi, but at the same time, like, he's saying just shit like, I don't know, my head is hurting. So far, so good. The flight was on time and the drive to the coast went smoothly. That's what you text your girlfriend? That's not exactly a warm text. The room isn't exactly what I expected, but it'll do for 3 nights. At least I can focus on my presentation. I'm gonna miss you a lot these days. Sending you a big kiss. Right. You lie down on the bed. The mattress is soft, and there are 4 pillows. Way too fluffy. You lie down to rest a bit, but you're not sleepy at all. You get up from the bed and look out the window. It's a nice evening. The sky is clear, and it's not too hot. You decide to go out for a walk and explore the area a bit. You're tired, but not sleepy. And didn't we already say that? No. Okay. And you're getting hungry, too. Yeah. Passing through the reception, you don't see Emma. You leave the room keys on the counter and go out into the street. Right. Okay, now, I guess this looks a little bit more Lovecraftian. You walk a few 100 meters until you see in the distance a yellow light that looks like a sign. It's a diner. A cheap American restaurant. Well, fuck you, too. What the hell is this on this wall? It looks like a fucking Wukong. What's the Black Wukong? What's that game that Chris plays? It looks like one of those enemies. Everything descriptions like this room is this, but not to this. This bed is this, but not to this. Yeah. The atmosphere is dark with little light and a heavy air that envelops the entire place. Wukong Black Myth. Yeah, look at this thing. It looks like a fucking Wukong character on the wall. It's when you tell AI to draw a picture within a picture, it's like, okay, I'll try. Here's a Wukong. You want better? The walls are painted in an indecipherable color. Okay. Between brown and eggplant. What? What? And the ceiling is low, creating an oppressive feeling. Here's a Wukong, sweetie. Let me... Oh, good Wukong. Let me put it right up on the wall. The tables are old and worn, with wooden swivel chairs that creak when someone sits down. The menu offers classic American dishes. Hamburgers, French fries. You approach the counter. The waiter greets you cordially and invites you to sit at a table. Fuck off. What do you want to eat? Good evening. I would like a hamburger, please, and also some French fries. Yeah, I understand. French fries come with the burger. How you want it cooked? Yes, I would like a beer, please. Alright, I'll bring you the beer. It's gotta be Miller Lite. I'm sorry, no, all we have is Sam Adams. Is that good? You good with Sam Adams? Your table is located near a window. The waiter brings you an American beer. You read the label. It's produced in the Boston area. Sam Adams. I'd be laughing if the waiter talked to me like yeah. The fuck you want? You want a Sam Adams? I got you. Authentic Boston diner. You taste it. It's a little bitter, almost spicy. What? What kind of beer are you tasting that's spicy? After about 5 minutes, the food arrives. Unrealistic. Here you go. Eat your food. Tip me. Thank you. As you eat, the waiter approaches you a couple of times to make sure you enjoy your dinner. You good? You want anything else? More fries? Another beer? No? Okay. See you later. I got one other customer over here. Where the TV's blasting the Sox game. That's true. 5-minute wait in a diner. That's what I'm saying, Dante. Everything is so unrealistic in terms of the timeline. Also, you know who this guy looks like? I'm going to see if I can find this real quick. Everybody loves Raymond's brother. Oh, no. Is it his cousin? Yes. Okay. No. It's not Robert. It looks like Cousin Gerard. You ready? I'm gonna pull him up. Here. Look at this guy. Doesn't that guy... Oh, you can't fucking see it. God damn it. 1 second. Doesn't that guy look like that guy? That guy look like that guy. Like, that's what it made me think of immediately. That's hilarious to me. Okay, alright, fine. Well, thanks, Raymond. You've been great. Alright. Alright, back to this bullshit. Sir, did you arrive in Innsmouth today? How do you feel about the town? I've only been here for just over an hour. I don't know the city, but it seems a bit, how to say, abandoned. Yeah, I get that. There's not a lot of people around here, but I assure you it's lively a place than it seems. In what sense? Is there a social life? Not much. Just find a response to that. There's few people around, but there's definitely I assure you it's livelier place. In what sense? Is there social life? No. At least not in the usual sense of the term. But you can meet special people. Everyone wants to escape here for 2 days after arriving, and then end up staying for a long time, or even for life. These little buckles on the waiter's vest. He does have little buckles. Look at him. You know what those are? You know what those are, Laura? those are his nipple buckles. if he gets tipped real well, he undoes his nipple buckle. $5 per nipple buckle. What do you mean? What kind of people? Yeah, sailors, artists, followers of strange occults, eccentrics, kids who dropped out of school, meth heads, former mafias, anyone who's a politician. Sometimes the politicians are former mafias. Shout out to Buddy Cianci. You're a real one. You're a real one up there. Let's be honest, Buddy Cianci probably ain't up there. What a niche reference. I am getting... I am so much going down the New England fucking rabbit hole. What would make this game better, Zulu? I still have to do Lee's Redeemed as well. And I have to... Voiced up by Dante, Mark Fluffles, etc. That would be pretty funny. And you, the whole gag. That would be pretty good. And well, it's a more interesting place than it sounds. I'm glad to hear that at least I won't be bored. Get bored in Innsmouth? Nah, I don't think so. Just trying to understand what's beneath the surface. I hope to understand more in the next 2 days. Now I'm tired from the journey. I would like the bill, please. Of course, I'll bring it to you right away. Did you like the beer? It's a Sam Adams. Yeah, excellent. Everything was good, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Come back whenever you want, but not on my shift. You pay. Leaving a good tip and say goodbye as you go out of the restaurant. Suddenly, you think back to the bikers and surfer you met recently. You decide to go back inside and ask the waiter some questions, but you notice strange phenomena in the sky. You ask questions about the people of Innsmouth. You stop and look at the sky. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go start getting the stuff ready for Lee, but what do you guys think? Sky? Do you think like Cthulhu's up there just floating by? Hello! He also voiced up the sound effects for added humor. That would be pretty good. I'm getting too ambitious. That's true. Zulu, you are. Oops. Okay. You already said goodbye. The social anxiety can't let you walk to the waiter again. You know what? That's an excellent point. You can't just walk back in and be like, hello, I have a few more questions. The guy's like, nah, you already tipped me. You don't get anything else. Come back in, sit down for another beer. What a bright sky. It seems like there are many more stars than usual, and that they move in swarms. What? Stars don't do that. The sky seems charged with an incredible force. Some flashes foreshadow a storm during the night. The clouds are moving at an unusual speed. Strong wind is coming up from the sea. You hear those sound effects? Those are sound effects that say things are bad. You leave the diner and return to your hotel, ready for a restful night's sleep. You left home in Rome 15 hours ago. Now you're sleepy and dead tired. You walk through the narrow streets of the town. The houses are almost all the same. Some are larger, with a porch at the entrance. You notice strange inscriptions on several houses, and also monstrous creatures painted next to the inscriptions. Weird fucking thing to have on someone's porch. The sky is clear, starry. Swarms of stars move quickly in front of your eyes. Wait, wasn't it just storming? Strange paintings, or you observe the incomprehensible symbols painted on the houses. How crazy do we want to get? Do we want to look at some strange paintings, or do we want to try and finish look at some incomprehensible symbols? I will. Symbols? What do you guys think? I'm gonna let the fate of this Lorenzo be in your guys' hands on some of these things. That's true. Who does need sanity? Anyone else have a strong opinion? I think the strong opinion is Nico, is this game done yet? Alright, symbols it is. Oh, yeah, look at those. Next to these strange paintings, there are many symbols. They seem like phrases? What? Also, this is just a fan. Look, this is just a fan here. I have never seen such characters. It is not an ancient language among those studied by archaeologists. They use no more than a dozen characters, too few for it to be some kind of alphabet. Robot, wheel, sun, cookie. Yeah, look at these. These are something. So there are two hypotheses. Either they are ideograms, and each symbol represents something, or multiple characters stand for a letter or a number. Or you could just, you know, literally ask someone. You go into your room and get ready for bed. You turn off the phone and your PC. It's better to turn off. They could call me from Italy in the middle of the night with a 6-hour time difference. You slip under the covers, and in a few minutes you fall asleep. Alright. Are we going into weird dreamscape? Ow! Oh! Next. Just get the sign. Thank you. Whatever makes that sound never play in my ears again. Okay. Well, now I have someone doing the business. Pretty sure almost all of those are actual symbols. You hear the business that's happening? Oh. Okay. What the fuck is going on? You hear total racket. Everything vibrates very strongly. The three doors and the window. Seems like an earthquake or someone shaking the doors with all their might. Then you hear footsteps behind the side doors of your room. Go to the front door and the other two doors, barefoot with your heart in your eye. What? You go to the front door and the other two doors, barefoot and with your heart in your ears? What the hell kind of verbiage is that? With your heart in your ears? You are certain that someone is behind the two side doors to the other rooms. Fear creeps inside you, but you force yourself to remain calm. Who's behind the door? Who are you? Nothing. No answer. The silence returns. Absolute. Almost unnatural. You approach the desk where you had left the laptop and phone turned off. You are certain you turned them off again, but the screens are still illuminated. Welcome back from the ad, folks. There's a really weird fucking line that says, You go to the front door and the other 2 doors barefoot and with your heart in your ears. Has anyone ever heard that phrase before? You move closer and see the same image on both devices. An old man staring at you with big, teary, almost white, blue eyes. The old man is motionless. He could even be dead. He looks very sad. How did this image get on my phone and my PC? They were off. I feel like I might have. Like, your heartbeat is loud? It just seems like such a weird thing to say. My heart is in my ears. I mean, that might make sense, Laura. It just seems so weird. Yeah. At a moment, the old man on the screen seems to move and you get scared. What? There's a picture on my background of an old man? Oh my god, he's alive. But who are you? And what do you want from me? I'm just FaceTiming with an old man outside. The old man remains silent and you realize it must have been an image. Calm down a bit, but you're still shaken. Okay. The window glass starts to vibrate, first softly, then stronger. Yeah, that was Cthulhu letting one rip. Sorry about that. It's as if a heavy vehicle is passing by your house. The vibration becomes stronger and you want to go and see, but you're paralyzed by panic and remain motionless. What is happening? Why is the window vibrating like this? Out of the corner of your eye, you notice something happening on your computer. The old man is gone, but it seems like someone is using your keyboard remotely. You approach the computer and notice that many images are scrolling on the screen. Yeah, I don't know if that will hold up in the court of law. Be like, sorry, officer, it wasn't me. Someone was using my computer while I was sleeping. Right. What the hell is happening? At the point you see images of crowds of people, they're strange. The way they move and dress, and the sea, the water, the depths. It's like people are fleeing from the earth, sinking. What's happening? Who is controlling my computer? Someone is looking for fan fiction. That's true. They gotta go to fanfiction.net. You feel overwhelmed by panic, and you try to stay calm, but terror overwhelms you. What's happening? Who is controlling my computer? Didn't we already... He already said that! Okay. We're repeating lines now. You think there's someone in the room. Pay attention to the people of the sea. Yeah, let's go crazy. Let's go crazy together, you and me. Let's pay attention to the people of the sea. Those people entering the sea, they have strange feet. The toes were not divided, but united, as if they were fins. I'm sure I've seen an image of people in the water with fin-like feet. The hell is Drary? But I can't remember where I've seen this before. On the PC, it looks like a video, so they must be real images. But people like that with fin feet don't exist. Yeah, that's where we draw the line. People with fin feet. Then everything ends. The images disappear from the screen and the vibration on the window stops. Your computer and phone are now turned off. What do I do now? I have to stay awake at all costs. Half an hour passes, then an hour. You're very tired, but manage to stay awake. It's a huge effort not to fall asleep. At 6 in the morning, it's dawning. Maybe the danger has passed. You fall asleep exhausted. Alright. Great. I can hold that off for a moment. Wait, what the fuck is happening here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's funny enough, Laura, you're about to get some Harry Potter fan fiction. Chatting. Alright, so let's switch to Harry Potter lo-fi. Alright, so this is from Lee. I'm imagining Lee wrote it. The following story... Okay, alright, so Lee did not write it. It has been AI generated. Let's see. It is called Harry Potter and He-Man. The wizarding boy named Harry Potter was walking through the forest, just as he was starting his Hogwarts journey. However, as he approached a certain part of the forest, the path began to warp and twist around him. The trees grew taller and stranger, their branches reaching out like clawed hands. A chill wind blew through the woods, and Harry could sense a dark, ancient magic in the air. As he wandered, the shadows deepened, and the air grew thick with malevolent energy. Harry's instincts screamed warning, but he had no idea what horrors lurked in the distance. In the darkness. Suddenly, a chorus of snarls and growls erupted from the underbrush, and a pack of twisted, nightmarish creatures emerged, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Before Harry could react, monstrous figures emerged from the shadows of the twisted trees, a pack of vicious reptilian creatures with razor-sharp claws and teeth. Yeah, you know those from Harry Potter. They snarled and growled, descending upon the defenseless wizard boy. Harry tried to defend himself, but his wand was knocked out of his hands and was destroyed by one of the creatures. Wow, what a shit wand. Immediately broke. Feeling hopeless and afraid for his life, the young wizard closed his eyes and hoped that it was just a horrible dream. Just as all hope had seemed lost, a figure burst from the trees, wielding a massive sword that shone with a light that seemed almost divine. The creatures were no match for the warrior, who dispatched them with ease, his sword slicing through their twisted bodies like a hot knife through butter. As the last creature fell, the warrior turned to Harry, a broad smile spreading across his face. "Greetings, young one," he boomed, his voice like thunder. "I am He-Man, the most powerful warrior in all of Eternia." Harry's eyes widened in awe as He-Man approached him. The warrior's muscles rippled beneath his skin, and his long flowing hair seemed to shimmer in the fading light. He-Man's eyes, however, were kind and gentle, and he offered Harry a warm smile. "You're not from here, I take it?" Sorry. I fucked up. Take that back. "You're not from here, I take it?" He-Man asked, his voice filled with amusement. Harry shook his head, still trying to process the events that just transpired. I was supposed to go to Hogwarts," he stammered. He-Man chuckled. "Ah, I see. Well, it seems fate had other plans for you, young Harry. You are a guest of Castle Grayskull, and I will see to it that you're trained in the ways of combat and magic." And so, Harry found himself under He-Man's tutelage, learning the ways of the warrior and secrets of Eternia's ancient magic. He trained tirelessly, honing his skills and building his strength, until he was a formidable fighter in his own right. Years passed, and Harry grew into a powerful young man, his hair flowing like He-Man's, his muscles rippling beneath his skin. The sorceress, He-Man's advisor and friend, watched over him with a keen eye, teaching him the intricacies of magic and the secrets of the universe. Okay. Yeah, I did. I just got to that part, Lee. Okay, 1 second. I have to show this. That picture is included. But as Harry approached adulthood, the sorceress revealed to him a shocking truth. "Harry, there is something very important I must tell you before I send you back to your world," she said, her voice filled with deep sadness. "You were brought here by fate. Your parents, James and Lily Potter, were killed by an evil sorcerer named Voldemort, and you were left to fend for yourself." Her words ignited a fire in Harry's heart, reverberating like a battle cry. "I will defeat him!" he promised, every fiber of his being alight with purpose. I tried to give him more gristle, but still keep the stupid accent. No offense. Her words ignited, with a swirl of magic, the sorceress opened a portal to Harry's world. As he stepped through, memories flooded back. The dull pain of loss clashed with his newfound strength as he became acutely aware of the darkness that loomed ahead. The battle ensued immediately as Voldemort, cloaked in malice, appeared before him, sneering with contempt. "You come back to fight me with nothing, boy," he spat, his eyes glinting coldly. "Oh, I am not empty. Harry replied, rage fueling his voice. "You took everything from me, and now I am here to make you pay." Harry charged, fist clenched, channeling all of his energy into every blow. He learned from He-Man, drawing his golden warrior's strength. Fists like hammers rained down on Voldemort, cracking his defenses. The Dark Sorcerer stumbled back, shock flitted across his face, an expression Harry had longed to see. Can you imagine that? Like Voldemort being like, so the boy has come to die. Oh! The fuck? You just punched me? You don't punch a wizard. We have duels with wands. What the fuck? With one final surge of power, extending his right arm towards the sun's swathed sky, Harry seized Voldemort. With his every ounce of strength within, he tossed the defeated Dark Lord into the air. Time seemed to slow as Voldemort shouted, helplessly spiraling into the divine luminous of the sun, a fitting end for being shrouded in darkness. Exhausted by triumphant, Harry breathed deeply, the weight of vengeance lifted. Looking skyward, he felt a connection to both his past and his newfound identity. With the lessons from He-Man and the wisdom of the sorceress, he had forged a bond stronger than despair. A bravery that would forever echo through Eternia and beyond. Back in the shimmering realm of Eternia, He-Man and the Sorceress sensed that Harry Potter had grown not only in strength but also in spirit. For even if the chaotic gods of battle, they beheld the birth of a hero, a luminous beacon for all the worlds. Eternia welcomed him as one of its own, and Harry Potter stepped forward into his destiny, the shadows behind him dissolving into light. You know what? I gotta say, like, I don't hate it. Like, I know that one was written by AI as well, but I don't hate it. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was a funny concept. Good job with that. I just love the fact that Voldemort's like, the boy has come to die. Then he just gets not punched in the fucking face. Alright, let's get back to this. Oh boy. You edited some ports? Got it. Okay. You're jolted awake and then there's a knock at the door. It's a polite call, almost as if if the person doesn't want to disturb you. Who is it? It's Emma from the reception. Sorry to bother you, but you need to hurry to the harbor for the diving. It's already 9. If you don't hurry, the dive center's boat will leave without you. You hurry up, get dressed, and ready for the day of diving. You're wearing a t-shirt and shorts, sneakers, and sunglasses. Okay. In your backpack, put sunscreen. In your backpack, put sunscreen, a hat, and beach towels. Equipment will be provided to you by the diving school. Okay. I feel like I'm going crazy. When you go down to the reception, Emma smiles at you. What happened last night? All that noise. Noise? A quiet night as always. What are you referring to? Could it have just been a nightmare? Now you only have one goal, to go out on a boat and dive into the ocean. That is, go down to at least 50 meters deep and experience again the feeling of immensity. What? Oh, what is happening? I legitimately feel like I'm going crazy. Go down to at least 50 meters deep and experience again the feeling of immensity that you feel at the bottom of the sea. Yeah, Zulu. That's what they're doing. They're slowly making me go nuts. It doesn't matter. I have to hurry. Otherwise, I'll miss the boat. How long does it take to get to the port? 10-minute walk. It's easy. Walk at the hotel and take any road to the right. They all lead to the sea. Okay. Once there, you'll see the entire Innsmouth Cove. The port is more or less in the center. Go to Pier 1 where the diving school is located. You think Emma is lying. Yeah, you know what? Fuck her. I do think Emma is lying. It's impossible that Emma knows nothing about it. I didn't dream. I was absolutely awake. Now, I don't want to insist with the questions, but when I come back, I want to understand well. Yeah, you know what? Fuck her. It all seems so absurd to me. Right. I don't have much time. I need to get some breakfast and then I have to... Hurry. Lorenzo heads to the dining room, but realizes he forgot his sunglasses on the reception desk. He goes back to get them, but they're gone. Emma's not there either. She stole my fucking glasses. Emma! Lorenzo calls her several times, but there's no answer. The whole hotel seems deserted. I have to hurry. I'll take care of the glasses tonight. Emma must have stolen them. I know, she stole my fucking Ray-Bans 1 minute after I left the room. And then she was gonna gaslight me too, like she did. She was like, oh no, it was a quiet night. Why? Is something wrong? Yes, there was nightmares. No, there was nothing. Are you okay, sir? Motherfucker, you're gaslighting me. Where's my Ray-Bans? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. God damn it. You leave the hotel and head to the harbor on foot. The streets are empty. Weird place. There's no one around. The hotel is on... Oh, I'm still playing Harry Potter music. The hotel is on Main Street, and you start walking through those ugly gray houses you saw last night. You hit Water Street and decide to take it since it leads to the sea, just like Emma told you. You keep walking around for about a mile, trying to spot if anyone's around. Where is everybody? Is this a go town? No, they all go to the ocean. You can't figure it out where all the residents are. The whole town seems deserted. The stream is almost silent. What's going on? Where did everyone go? Bingo? Yep, that was my Resident Evil 4 reference, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. You walk slowly, trying to spot any signs of life. There are no sounds. All you hear is the sound of your footsteps as you get closer to the sea. Someone is living in those houses. Many windows are open, and some of the buildings have cars parked in the driveways, but there's not a soul in sight. What's happening here? It's like everyone just up and left the town. You see Fish Street, and decide to take it, since you saw on the map that it leads straight to the harbor. Right, Fish Street. You start heading down the sloping road, and after 5 minutes you catch a glimpse of the blue sea. Finally, the sea. At least I'm going in the right direction. You couldn't see the sea? It's big and blue, and it's everywhere. You emerge onto a sort of seafront, a fairly wide area, with several trucks parked in the semi-empty lots. See rust everywhere, and the buildings in sight are damaged by the salt air. The feeling of abandonment is amplified by a strong fish smell. There's a terrible stench everywhere. A couple 100 meters away, there's a few small cargo ships and fishing boats moving at the decks. You decide to head in that direction. What a dump! I hope the diving school lives up to the expectations. It looked really good on the website, with all the latest gear. You head towards the harbor, hoping to find the school. And maybe someone who can answer a few questions about this weird place. You feel uneasy. Let's hope this 2-day diving thing doesn't turn out to be a terrible idea. It is a terrible idea. Where the fuck are we now? Okay. Yeah, this is very... You arrive at the port and see the signs of the scuba center. Plum Island Scuba. You finally reached the place you were looking for. There they are. I finally found them. Yeah, that's what that just said. You finally reached the place you're looking for. There they are. You didn't need to say it. I'm just saying. You don't always need to say what the text has already said that's happened. Went to the office of the scuba center and greeted by the smile of a beautiful brunette with long hair and stunning blue eyes. Everyone's got stunning blue eyes. You notice that? Hi, are you Lorenzo? Are you the Italian who booked the dives? Yes, that's me, Italian Lorenzo. That's what everyone calls me. Nice to meet you. My name is Emma. Wait, what? Are you also Emma? happening? What is happening? It took me a while to find you. Emma, you too? You're the second beautiful girl named Emma that I've met in this place. Wow, coming on a kind of hard. Yes, I know. She's my cousin. She works at the hotel where you're staying. Okay. In our family, Emma is an important name. You know, in honor of a boat. A two-mast sailboat that changes the fortune of a family. What is this line? I don't understand. What is trying to be conveyed into my brain? Interesting story. You can tell me more later. I don't give a shit. Let me get on the boat. Did you sleep well? What a weird question to ask. Not much. I still have to adjust to the time difference, and I didn't sleep a wink last night. But don't worry, a nice bath will wake me up. By the way, could you prepare the equipment I requested in my mails? You carefully check the equipment. The wetsuit, fin, scuba tank, and snorkel all seem well suited to you. The mask is strange, of a type you have never seen before, but you think it will be fine. Yes, Emma, everything seems to be in order. The size of the fins and wetsuit appeared to be right. Great, you have sunglasses, right? There's a strong light at the sea, and without sunglasses you could damage your eyes. No, your fucking cousin stole them from me. Take these. They're sunglasses with clear yellow lenses. They'll help protect your eyes from the sun. Turn the glasses in your hands. They look like 3D goggles. I've never seen sunglasses like this before. Okay. Yes, Laura. This is her cousin, also named Emma. And apparently, it's a very important name for their family because it has something to do with a fucking sailboat. They didn't explain what that meant, but they said, yeah, it's an important name in our family because of a sailboat. What? And also, the character said, you're the second beautiful woman I've met named Emma here. What a weird thing to say to someone you've just met. The area seems desolate. Despite the beautiful sunny day, the calm sea has a very light color, almost wintry. Yeah, it is. Man, the sea is really strange. I've never seen water of such a clear, intense, and dazzling color. Meanwhile, as Emma prepares the boat for the excursion, you wander away from the school, strolling around the harbor. The stench of fish invades your nostrils again as soon as you approach the docks with the other boats, or try to enter one of the small streets that lead inland to Innsmouth. Despite the stench, you enjoy watching the harbor and admiring the sea towards the horizon. Looking at the sea, even this dull place becomes fascinating. Right. There's a kitty behind me. In the distance, this is not New England. I do not know where this is, but it is 100% not New England. In the distance, you see some small islands, perhaps 2 kilometers off the coast, and a closer cliff 700 to 800 meters from the shore. It doesn't seem artificial. How the fuck do you know that's 700 to 800 meters? Look at all that water. New England water. Yeah, that's definitely quote-unquote New England water. It's rugged, as if it was made of natural rocks, with colors ranging from sand to very dark brown, almost black. Alright. I think I've made some comments about, like, the writing. First official comment I'm making on this, right? There's too much dialogue. There's too much text that says nothing. So much of it says unimportant things that it just drags and drags and drags. And the text is just so weird that it doesn't convey the message that it's trying to convey. So, not great from a writing perspective. Also, with pictures like visuals like that, it takes me out of it believing that it's quote-unquote New England. After a few minutes, you return to the sub-school. Those distant islets look interesting. I would love to explore them while diving. Hi, baby. Wanna come on the stream? Yes, it's a nice place full of shrimp and other crustaceans. Many divers go there to see the fish, which are searching for food. Oh, kitty, please help. Did you come here because you heard my cries for help? Look, that's Emma. Her cousin is also named Emma. They were named after sailboats. Yeah, I don't get it either. Please, save yourself. Today we don't have to stop. We'll go to the open sea. To the Orkneys Shoal? I'm ready. Shall we leave immediately? Yes, of course. The others have also arrived. Today there are 5 of you diving. Great, I can't wait. Perfect. Emma chats with 4 people. She turns to you and calls out to you. Lorenzo, can you come here? Let me introduce you to our companions. You approach and are introduced to Chris and Tom, 2 guys in their mid-20s, and a couple in their 30s, Sarah and John. Hi, Lorenzo. Good to meet you. Are you ready for the dive? Hi, Chris. Yes, I'm ready. I'm very happy to join you. Wait, 50s? Oh, yeah, and to a couple in their 50s. Thank you. Thank you, Zulu, for... Hi, Chris. Yeah, okay. It would be What? Did I stumble into the fucking set of Twilight? What the fuck is happening here? To get damn Tom. Yeah, look at Tom. He's Twilight. There will be lots of things to see underwater. We're all excited. Emma told us that you're a champion free diver. Yes, that's true. Lorenzo dives down to 100 meters depth without scuba tanks. Can't wait to explore the shoal seabed together. Have we ever told Emma that information? Oh, there's the old man. I mean, I guess he technically looks 50. It's weird. He's got nipples. Okay. I'm glad there are several of us. We'll definitely have fun together. Before we leave, would you like some coffee? There are also muffins offered by the house. Looks at you with a smile on her lips. Why are they all half naked? Yeah, I don't know, Zulu. You, Lorenzo, might need it. Thank you, Emma. I would gladly have a coffee and a muffin, if it's not a problem. Sure, let's go get them together. I'm Chris. I'm the comedic relief. Are they all free diving? I do not know. With a group of divers and Emma, you have coffee before setting off for the dive. Come on, guys, let's hurry. Get on the boat and stow your belongings in the 2 compartments, bow and stern. We need to leave as soon as possible. It's a beautiful day, but the weather forecast warns that the weather may worsen in the afternoon. Chris stands out. He's a twig. I know. It's crazy. Let's go to the Orkney Shoal, which is about 6 miles from here. Okay, well, the boat at least doesn't look bad, but it looks like we're fucking near Jurassic Park over here. What's the name of the Isla Nublar? It looks like... The fuck? Are they, like, testing out bombs in the distance? Also, what the hell is this little swirly here? That's not on a boat. Boats don't have this little swirly. Look at this shit. Okay. Check your equipment again. If you forgot something, I won't be able to help you. I only have on the boat what Lorenzo and I need. Do you have sunglasses? Here's sun rays. Okay, we already know about the sunglasses. We got it. Those are plums. No, those are islands. What the hell are they testing? Nuclear testing in the distance. You hear this shit? Zulu, you hear the nuclear test going on in the distance? Passing by the islets, Emma accelerates using the second engine as well. The speed must be 20 knots. The sea is very calm and sparkling. You couldn't tell. You couldn't tell based on this sound. It sounds like they're dropping nukes in the distance. Okay. Let's go to the Orkney Shoal. It's about 30 meters deep. We should be able... Yeah, we know we're going... Did you see those... No, tentacles. Oh yes, I saw them. Don't worry, they're just peculiarity of these waters. Many people have hallucinations. That's also why you have to wear the glasses. What? Wait. Let's go back. I barely skipped and I missed. Waves roll around. There are very long, bright green tentacles, sometimes not visible, sometimes very clear. At times they are very well distinguished. You can't speak with your arms, you signal to Emma. Dante, the... You can't speak, but with your arm you signal to Emma. Pointing to the tentacles. But Emma... She did the thing that we did during Gauntlet. But Emma remains calm and smiling. The other passengers looking in the same direction seem not to notice. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. Emma, did you see those tentacles? They were green and luminous. They seemed alive. Oh, yes, I saw them. Don't worry. They're a peculiarity around these waters. Many people here have hallucinations. That's also why you have to wear the glasses. What? But now you have to focus on the dive. A wonderful sea awaits us down at the Orno Shoal. Lorenzo, wear the mask. Otherwise, you can't see anything. You wear the mask to try it on. It's perfectly waterproof. Then you take it off. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I don't either. Now, we go down and follow the bottom until we reach the soul. I mean, you're not coming with us, right? So, don't say we. Lorenzo, please go down first. See if we're above the rocks or if the bottom is sandy. You take off your yellow glasses. You keep your glasses on. Ooh, should I take off my glasses or keep the glasses on? What do you think? Don't go in the water? That's not an option, Zulu. Fuck the ocean. Alright, I'm gonna say keep them on. Keep them on. Alright, Lee says keep them on. Lorenzo, maybe the glasses I gave you are too strong. They have special lenses. Try taking them off for a couple minutes, but don't look towards the sunlight. Oh, so it doesn't matter. To take out the glasses, you look again at the horizon in search of the tentacles. Prevents you from seeing clearly. For a moment, but only for a moment, you have the impression that the horizon is turning into a huge green creature confused in the sunlight. You decide to say nothing. Keep them on. Who keeps... That's what I'm saying, Dante. It sounds like they're fucking doing nuclear testing in the distance. Right. That's what New England looks like. You know, the very common New England waters. This is definitely New England. There's a rock below. Perfect. It's a nice spot full of fish. We can stop here. Those New England coral reefs, that's right. Like, they couldn't stop me from going snorkeling with the coral reefs in New England. Every weekend, I'm out there. I got a Dunkin' in one hand and a snorkel in the other. Ah, yes, the tropical ocean of New England. I love seeing the clownfish local to my New England ocean, where there's definitely not at least 6 hypodermic needles on the shore, and it's just completely covered in seaweed. I love that. This is definitely New England. Get ready, guys. We'll all jump together, and please, no unnecessary risks. You start dressing, taking turns using the holds below deck. After 5 minutes, the whole group is wearing wetsuits, tanks, has a mask on their foreheads, and fins in their hands. What? Fins in their hands? That's the harbor where we dumped the tea. That's right. We dumped the tea right there. They like, all the clownfish, they were drinking that tea, and they said, "By golly, I'm glad the British aren't here anymore." That's what the fish said. The fish said that. And then after that day, they were like, "Hey, we're American over here. We got the tea." What is happening? Sarah and John are adjusting their fins. Emma already has the milk. Wait, why is Emma diving? She's on the boat. Isn't she supposed to keep the boat from leaving? And also stay on the boat to make sure that pirates don't take it? Like, she's going in the water with us? That's very irresponsible. There's no one on the boat now. At one point, you see a larger shadow moving behind a rock. Emma, look over there. We can't talk. We're underwater, dude. You signal, pointing at the shadow. Emma turns and looks at the same direction. She signals that there are no problems. Kino watch attentively, but you don't see anything strange. You and 4 others, but it only showed you, Chris, Tom, and the old man. Yeah, they haven't showed... No, there's an old woman who's married to the old man. John. John is the old man, and there's a woman married to John. They are not... like, maybe she's the old woman? Maybe she's 50? Maybe. Emma indicates to you to go further and return to the surface. This is the border of the reef. We can't... Listen, we're underwater, Emma. We can't fucking talk to each other. This is the border of the reef. If you go beyond, the seabed is about 80 meters deep. Do you think you can descend that far? I should, but I'm not very trained. But it used to be normal for me to get to those depths. Alright, let's give it a try. He's like, I don't know. It's been a little while. She's like, yeah, fuck it. You can do it. You swim for a few minutes looking down, then Emma signals you to look below the seabed. There's a very bright shimmering green light at the bottom of the sea. It's a small light, but very intense. What is it? Scuba suits with a mic in it? Oh, I mean, I guess. Maybe. But don't forget, this town is looks like it's run down and is in the slums. How do they have high-tech Navy SEAL fucking gear? It should be the wreckage of an old boat. The reflections are possibly due to something metallic. The water around here often has a strange light. Shall we go down to take a look? Of course. You'll see its beautiful seabed. Okay, my tank is running out. Don't worry. I'll help you with mine. Oh, God. Here you go, Zulu. Zulu's gonna hate this. He's like, I'm running out of air. And she's like, don't worry. I'll give you some of my air. Yeah. Yeah, also, why? Why are you out of air? You can do... Usually, I think a tank can last for hours. Okay, but let me do some breathe holding first. I'll dive down and use the remaining air to come back up. The seabed is about 80 meters deep. Right, thank you for telling me that. Where the fuck are we? Why is there just I don't know what this is. This looks like a cabin underwater. You don't hear the answer because you're already immersed. You feel a huge desire to reach the green light on the seabed, or whatever it is. Alright. On the seabed, there are stones arranged in a geometric shape as if forming a pyramid. It's clearly a man-made artifact. Managed to touch the source of light. It's an object covered in algae about 30 to 40 centimeters in size. Try to pull it towards you, but you can't extract it from a group of rocks where it's wedged. You wonder how it's possible that an object covered in algae at a depth of 80 meters emits light. You know you have only a few seconds left before you have to ascend. As you tug on the metal object, you glance around, and the torch on your mask illuminates everything. Oh, great. They're British. The water is incredibly bright, and a light, bright emerald green. You think it's the algae, but then you realize that something strange is happening. The entire mass of water around the object, first for a few meters, then for tens of meters, then beyond, much beyond, is lighting up with a light green color. You hear it at first. You don't understand what it is. Then you focus your attention and you're certain. It's a breath, slow and very deep. At a meter... Sounds like someone's snoring. Is that someone snoring? At a depth of 80 meters, surrounded by a brilliant light green water, you hear it again. A breath, slow and very deep. As if a huge creature is coming back to life. Panicked, you give one last tug to the object, pulling it towards you with all your strength. Oh. You finally managed to tear it from the rock holding it. You're just in time to ascend. It's Cthulhu. We got Cthulhu. Give me a second, actually. I want to make a reference. Sorry, wrong one. Give me a second. I want to make a reference. Alright. Here, I want to make this reference because it's funny. God damn it. Sorry, we have YouTube ads for a minute.
We see millions of transactions, but
I think there's too much music playing. Give me a second.
most, it's why we're leaders, with guidance and solutions.
I think it means something is not dead, which has the capacity to exist eternally.
Just admit it. You put that shit in Google Translate when we weren't looking, didn't you?
Here it comes.
If the abnormal duration comes, then death might cease.
What on earth does that mean?
For God's sake, would y'all quit that shit? And it's Cthulhu. Of course it's Cthulhu. Who else would it be? We got Cthulhu.
There we go. That's all I wanted. We got Cthulhu. Alright.
Crisscrossed. The dark one requires.
Also, for the record, this is loud as hell in my ears. Alright, I got Cthulhu. We got Cthulhu! You remain to listen to the breath at the bottom of the sea? No! Hell no. You remain to listen to the breath at the bottom of the sea. You search among the rocks to see if there's more. I mean, neither of these are good options. I have no air. Sure. Wait, what? Did it change? Wait. It's in English. Non-capisco? Non-capisco? Cosa sono questa rumori? What? It sounds like the breath and heartbeat of a living creature. What the hell was this line? I don't understand? Is non-capisco mean I don't understand? Like capiche, you know? I don't understand? Cosa sono questi rumori? Can someone Google Translate that shit for me, please? It sounds like the breath and heartbeat of a living creature. No, it's not possible. It must be a delusion. Emma waves at you. Yeah. Okay, Emma, I'm coming. Oh, a huge creature is looking at me. It is made of very long water tentacles. What? It is made of very long water tentacles that move rhythmically. You're overcome by panic. Been dying for a long time, at least 4 minutes. Wow. Can you believe that? After 4 minutes, his tank is empty. That's not accurate. That's not supposed to happen. Turn to the surface, compensating several times, and after a few meters, you realize that Emma's waiting for you. She had stayed 30, 40 feet deep, waiting for you. You're sent to okay. 4 minutes, yeah. You reach the surface. Oh, we're back to the nuclear fucking bombing in the distance. Must be lost in translation. They must mean hours. Yeah, I mean, probably. You reach the surface at the same time. There's the bombing in the distance. You are exhausted and hold up the recovered figurine. Emma immediately notices the statuette and changes her expression. Give it to me. It's ours. That statue belongs to my family. You are very tired and take a deep breath to recover from the effort. Saying nothing, you hand her the object. No, fuck her! Give her a right hook. Don't give her anything. You found it, and it's on your expedition. You get to keep it. Also, you're a professor of antiquities. If anything, you would know better what it does. You followed her, but you didn't get on the boat. Confused, you think back to when you hand that strange job during this. You didn't have much time to look at it closely, but seems to be a statuette depicting a man. Once resurfaced, you had time to look at everything. This is a statuette of a man having what's done to go inside of him. Looks like I know what Cthulhu looks like. Then your thought goes to the incredibly green light into the breath. You're sure it was a breath. Guys, it's time to return to the port. In the afternoon, strange currents often form, and I don't want to find myself in difficulty. Yeah, I don't want to find myself in difficulty. Let's go. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine renting a boat for a day to go deep sea diving? Your diving instructor takes you out to the reef. You go diving for 4 minutes. You find one magic object. She steals it from you. You get back on the boat, and then she says, "Okay, time to go. I hope you all had a good day." What? Okay. Well, you're on the water now, right? That's true. I am out. I'm out in the water. Yeah. Point out to Emma about the arrival of a storm. Entrust yourself to Emma's hands. No. Sure, murder could be an option. That's true. I will never entrust myself to Emma's hands. Look, a storm is coming. On the horizon, there are already flashes and thunders, and the sea is getting rough. We need to hurry back. In this part of the ocean, the storms are terrible. I'd get a refund for sure. Yeah, 4 minutes and the person steals your magic artifact? It's very risky. We gotta get the fuck out. Forget the forecasts. They don't work well here. Guys, hold on tight. I need to give it some gas. You look outside and it's a beautiful sunny day. Look at this. They couldn't have even made 2 boat images. Like, do one boat image off the coast of Costa Rica, 2 boat image off the coast of Costa Rica in a storm. Lorenzo, are you worried about something? Yeah, you stole my fucking magic artifact. No, it's just that it's been a strange experience we had today. I know. But sometimes it's better not to try to understand everything. Things always find a way to reveal themselves. What a bullshit thing to say. Don't try and figure it out, guy. You might as well just sit back and wait for the shit to happen. You're right. Anyway, thanks for the day at sea. It's been a long time since I felt the sensation of getting lost in the depths. For 4 minutes? Emma smiles at you. Thank goodness I'm going back home on Friday. You could go back home today. This is all your choice. Lorenzo, can you help me? Sure. There is an extremely strong strapping lad over there, but I guess I'll do it. Once the boys mowed and diving suits get ready, they all thank Emma for the great trip and saying goodbyes. Get off the boat and head towards your hotel. As you walk along the harbor, you feel someone tap you on the shoulder. You turn and see Emma behind you. Punch her. Lorenzo, I'm sorry for how I acted. I didn't mean to be rude. Fuck off. But that statuette is very important to my family. Fuck off. I was a bit shaken when I saw it in your hands. Fuck off. You nod but say nothing. No, you nod and say fuck off. Emma smiles at you. She's back at being the delightful girl from that morning. Lorenzo, the port authority called me. Bad weather is expected tomorrow. There'll be strong currents. They won't allow motor boats out. I get it. Anyway, today was a pretty intense day. We saw some beautiful seabeds. What's there to do here in Innsmouth? You could take a swim. Just don't go too far. Maybe head over to the Plum Islands. I don't think I want to go do any more swimming. Sounds like a good plan. Okay. Alright. What's just happening? Place your steps. You find a direction. You're going to go back to the hotel. Went to the hotel. The other Emma is here. Hey, Lorenzo. How are you? Did you have fun diving? Did you steal my Ray-Bans? Yes, the sea was fantastic. I do not think after that excursion anyone should say, yes, the sea was fantastic. That was a nightmare. You found an actual magical artifact and then saw Cthulhu. And you're like, yep, I had a great day, thanks. I know, I didn't mention my family owns a diving school. My cousins won with the sea. What a weird fucking line. Yeah, I think I died too, Zulu. And then he was so much unfazed by it. He said, I guess I'll go swimming tomorrow. I could use a relaxing day. Like, what? She's more than a cousin to me. We're like sisters. Some people say we're the same person. Yeah, well, the AI didn't make your art the same, so... I'm more shy, though, and less of an adventurer. This town's got a creepy vibe, you don't say. By the way, are these your sunglasses? Yeah, you stole them. Yes, they're mine. I thought I'd lost them. Where did you find them? They were here, on the reception desk. That's a lie, because they weren't. That's not true. You know it well, but prefer not to say anything. It's another oddity. No, call her out on her bullshit. Did you know that you can't go out to sea and boat tomorrow? What do you want to do? Stay here or head to Boston a day early? I think I'll spend another day. No, just chilling? Yeah, how many 40-year-olds say, yeah, I'll just spend another day here just chilling. I'll leave for Boston early on Sunday. I still have the whole day to check out the city. Great choice. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks, you're always so kind. She's not. You know she lied to you multiple times. Okay, alright, there's 2 messages from Laura. She misses you and asks how the dive went. Great, I saw Cthulhu today. Everything's good, honey. Today I went over 60 meters deep. Haven't done it in years. I honestly thought I couldn't make it, but strangely, I felt like a fish. Sending you kisses. What is this game? You know, you managed to dive down to 80 minutes and pry the statue from... They had told me earlier, I wouldn't have believed it. I didn't think I was still in shape. Oh, we're back to the fucking diner. Oh my god. Okay, the waiter from the day before recognized you and greets you warmly. Hey, motherfucker, everything okay? Where you want? You want another Sam Adams? Good evening to you. Thank you. Do you already have an idea what you want? Or should I give you some more time? Because I got other shit to do. Yesterday's hamburger was delicious. I'll have the same dishes as yesterday. Hamburger and fries. And a Samuel Adams. Alright, that's a good choice. I'll get the Sam Adams ready for you. While waiting for your food, you deserve the other restaurant customers. There's an elderly couple. Suddenly you hear a voice behind you. No, Emma, no. Emma, I don't want you here. I hung out with you all day. I don't want to spend any more time with you. Emma, you look at her surprised. Of course, with pleasure. What brings you here? I didn't feel like cooking tonight and decided to come here to eat, but I don't like eating alone. Please, have a seat. Tonight I feel like having some fish. I'll have a clam chowder and a portion of fried calamari. Well, at least that's New England. I'll give you that one. And then you start chatting in a friendly, very friendly way, talking about your lives and passions. No, she stole your magical artifact, dude. You tell her about your career as a professor of ancient history, while Emma talks to you about a passion for the sea and her family. Tell me more about the statuette. Why is it so important to you? The food arrives and you start eating. Emma sure loves her calamari. Okay. You'll be back? Yeah. When? Now. The food arrives and you start eating. Emma sure loves her calamari. A statuette means a lot for our family. It's a guest of our past times. I enjoyed talking to you. You're an interesting person. I appreciate the fact that you're not impressed by the strange things that happened to you in this little town. Yeah, you know, probably should have brought that up. I'm not sure if that's true, but thank you. I have to admit that I'm a little confused by everything I've seen today. I understand. It's normal. These days we're so used to what is strictly practical and real, so a statuette with extraordinary powers seems like madness to us. What powers are you talking about? Emma burst into a loud laughter. I just wanted to scare you, but I didn't succeed. What are your plans for tomorrow? What are your plans for tomorrow? I already told you! We had this conversation! You said you can't go out diving tomorrow. I said, well, what's there to do in the town? She said you can go swimming for a couple of miles. Don't go out too deep. You said, great, that sounds relaxing. I'll do it. We already had this conversation. Start with the statuette. I'm just trying to get through the exposition. You look at your watch, 2 o'clock in the morning. You breathe heavy, trying to calm yourself down. You decide to get up. You look out the windows. Everything is peaceful, no one around. You decide to go for a walk. And everything... You don't want to spend another night of nightmares. You leave the hotel and walk down the streets of Innsmouth. No one is around. In about 10 minutes, you reach the beach. The fresh night air is good for you, and this is bring the green light. You wonder that light means, and it's attracted you so much. You think about it again, that strange breath. Do you hear it, or is it imagination? At a depth of 80 meters, the brain can play nasty tricks. As you walk on the sand, you see a bonfire. You decide to approach it. Okay. Holy shit. It's a group of about 10 young people. 1, 2, 3, 4... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Rather, they're dancing awkwardly without music around the fire. They have several beer bottles and they smoke. Judging by the strong, acrid smell, they're smoking joints. Who are you? I'm a European tourist. Italian. I couldn't sleep and thought I'd take a tour. Do you mind if I stay here for a while? Who are you? I am Italian. Not at all. If you don't mind witnessing our magical dance, we are invoking a god. Dude, just leave. Just go home. Like, there's nothing good for you here. What do you mean? Girl. Okay. Nothing much. There are ancient stories that are told here in Innsmouth. Legends. I think they refer to the period when sailors, merchants, and slaves from Africa especially came here from all over the world. At the same time when Innsmouth was an important trading port. Holy shit. Those were some surely some wild times. You continue to ask about the strange rituals. You ask the boy what the symbol on the pendant around his neck is. What? He doesn't have a symbol on a pendant around his neck. Sure, that's the first time I've heard that. I guess let's ask. It's a fish. It's the image of the sacred fish. In my family, we have passed it down for generations as a symbol of good luck and very long life. My grandmother gave it to me, urging me to never take it off. So, of course, I took it off and gave it to a stranger immediately. Seems to bring good luck and prolong the life of those who always carry it with them. In fact, some people have the image of the sacred fish tattooed. On the back of the medallion, there is a piece of the map. What map? According to legend, there are similar medallions. Together, the medallions allow you to discover the location where a treasure is kept. That is, if you could interpret these characters, which no one knows. Okay, thanks for the chat. Now I say goodbye. I'm going to sleep. Good night. And just like that, he did. You're on your way to the hotel. Roaming the streets of Innsmouth at night. Drawn by the eerie and mysterious vibe of the town, you spot a faint light coming from a small chapel hidden among the rundown buildings. You decide to get closer. Yes. Sneaking closer, you peek through a dirty window. What you see takes your breath away. Inside the chapel, a group of hooded figures stands around an altar lit by flickering candles. The hooded individuals chant in a monotonous tone in an unknown language. Meanwhile, in the center of the altar, a taller, imposing person performs ritual gestures holding a mysterious marine relic. You wonder, who are these people and what are they doing? Your heart pounds in your chest as the air around the chapel seems to grow more oppressive. You feel trapped between terror and curiosity, eager to learn more, but at the same time scared of being discovered. In your mind, thoughts chase each other in a whirlwind of conflicting emotions. This town hides so many secrets. You think, trying to figure out what this dark ritual can mean. As you lean in for a better look, you knock over some timber debris and make some noise. You decide to run away. You stay there and watch, hoping no one heard you. Yeah, let's keep risking it. Drawn by the mysterious ceremony happening inside the small church, you cautiously approach and peek through the window to observe more closely, trying to catch every detail of the ceremony. With your eyes glued to the scene, you manage to glimpse the face of the hooded man leading the ritual. Well, I wasn't expecting that. A dimly lit barely illuminates his figure, but you can make out the horrifying features of a fish man with large scaly eyes. What am I seeing? That man, he almost doesn't look human. No, he's a fish. You decide to run away immediately at the sight of that horror. Great, thanks. Toad Boy! Fish Dude! My bro! You conclude that it was just a mask and no such creature exists. Great. Our guy is the worst. It's 9 o'clock. You quickly get dressed and go down for breakfast. Wait, have I been out all night? You meet Emma. Hi, fucker. Good morning, Lorenzo. I hope you slept well. You say that every night, and I always don't sleep well. Fuck you, Emma. I believe you. The time difference, the immersion. What do you plan to do this morning? Come here. Come here. I'm going to do a Lee moment. If someone asks me what I'm going to do today, one more fucking time, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. I told you I'm going to go swimming in the ocean because it's relaxing. My hair has become so fucking disheveled. I think when I review this game, I think I'm going to say, like, 10 out of 10. Accurate to Cthulhu mythos literally made me feel like I was losing my mind. 10 out of 10. I need to finish this soon because I want to enjoy Halloween. Also, I'll just let you guys know this now. I have 2 more games that I've been given early access to. Well, not early access. I've been given a review copy for. One of them looks really cool. The other one is by a very popular game developer from a very popular series that actually approved me to do something in VR. So I'm very excited about that second one. The first one I'm also excited for, but the second one I'm very excited for. So there will be VR again soon. Not tonight. VR has to happen within 21 days, though. Because I have to review that one within 21 days. Not tonight. Not tonight. I have to finish this. So that way I can pass out candy. Can't believe it's happening. It's not happening tonight. You know, and I realized I'm still in good shape. It's been a year since I went diving. I'll use the mask I brought from Italy. It's not great, but it'll do for today. Great. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Go up to your room and get ready. Put on your swimsuit, a t-shirt, and pack a towel and sunscreen in your bag. You leave the hotel waving goodbye to Emma. Why are we so nice to Emma? We know she's lied to us multiple times. And we know that there's something weird happening in this town. Like, is our fucking guy the most... Okay. I was going to say that our guy is the most, like, simpleton, but then I got distracted by this fucking Planet of the Apes-esque bullshit going on in the distance. This looks like the ending scene of the original Planet of the Apes, where he goes and he kneels down and he sees the Statue of Liberty and he was like, "They blew it up! You maniacs! You blew it all up!" Right? That's not just me. That's what this looks like, right? I gotta beat this fucking game. You enter the water. After a few steps, you dive and start swimming. The water is cool, pleasant. Every couple of minutes, you stop to rest. You look around. You couldn't see... Oh, you could see it, yeah. It's not a bad day. It's probably not going to rain, you think. The amount of times people are going to tell me it's not going to rain, and then it proceeds to instantly rain is so much bullshit. Also, I'm back to the fucking coral reef. After about a half an hour of swimming, you begin to see the rocky bottom, but now you're close to the instance about 200 meters. It's after rest. You go down, you descend to the bottom about 15 meters deep. From there, you see the islands and rocks all around them. You come back up. You prepare for a new, longer dive. It's time near the plums. You want to see the caves that Emma told you about. You prepare for a few minutes. There's fish. You stay for about 10 minutes on the surface. Your bottom is 50. For someone as experienced you, it's a piece of cake. You're not tired, and you really enjoy exploring the rocks surrounded by a multitude of fish. We're back to the same fucking scene. Immediately you realize it's different from the others because the color of the rock is darker. You look closer, it's a historic wall. Lines, characters, carvings. You want to understand what they represent, but you have to go up. Take a breath and go back down. Suddenly a lot of water penetrates. What? Suddenly a lot of light penetrates. The sun rays are filtering through the water. For a moment you see the whole wall clearly. It's about 30 meters long and 2 meters high. Completely carved. The sun, depending on how much they're obscured by the underwater, the effect is as if the wall with the inscription is flashing. It lights up and darkens every few seconds. For a few moments, you can see the wall, indecipherable symbols, stylized fish repeated in many places, and monstrous creatures. You can't distinguish them well. They are half fish and half human, sometimes winged, and they have monstrous faces of snakes, frogs, and fish. River pigs. Too bad you don't have fins and scuba tanks. You would have liked to look at the inscriptions more carefully. You have to go back to the surface. You've been diving for a few minutes. Yeah, okay. There you go again, Zulu. A few minutes. In a few seconds, you take a breath. The weather is getting worse. Seems like the amount of times we've said it's not going to rain today, and then immediately rains. You remember Emma's words about sudden weather changes. You decide to return to the shore and reflect on the carved images of figures. You decide to dive one more time before returning. Yeah, you know what? The sooner I can get fucking killed in this game, let's just keep pushing the envelope. Like, I thought that they were going to catch me at the cultist thing, but they didn't. So let's decide to dive one more time. Much more violent wave. But that is the image of the statuette, the winged man with the octopus head. It's carved on the wall. The wave drags you and prevents you from looking closely. You have a swim of almost a mile ahead of you and start feeling tired. Oh, good. Am I going to drown? The strong current takes you further away. You have to make a double effort to swim towards the shore. Sea is getting rough. Occasionally, a wave higher than the others forms. You struggle, but you're an excellent swimmer. Oh. At a certain point, you turn around and see a fairly high wave coming towards you. You stop to wait for it to pass, but at 10 meters from you, the wave loses power. It passes over you without violence. You gather your strength and return to the shore now. Fuck! We survived. We're back in the fucking... we're back in the end of the world, Planet of the Apes. On the beach, you find your bag. You take off your mask. The sky is cloudy. It seems like it's going to rain. You're happy with the day of free diving. Sometimes you feel like the sun rays. It's rebelling your skin. Hello, Lorenzo. You turn around and see Emma. I'm so sick of seeing your fucking face every time I turn around. It's like that OMC song. Every time I turn around. What the hell's it? Yeah, I've been looking for you for a while. You've been in the water for quite some time. Yeah, I told you I was going to be swimming today. Almost 3 hours. Went to the inslets and saw a lot of dives there. Glad I went. I found some inscriptions on the rocks. Oh yes, the plums are filled with graves made more than 100 years ago. Do you still see them? Thought the water and the algae might have erased them. No, they are clearly distinguishable. Who made them? I don't know. I've heard several times that... Yep, we're skipping right over that. Innsmouth was an important port a long time ago. Interesting. So they would be the work from a different culture. Think so. Now I need to leave you. I have to work. Why did you come here and bother me? Just to say, okay, bye, I have to go. Have a good day, Emma. You put on a shirt and decide to stay back at the port as you walk. Think of Emma. What a strange girl. She's very nice and kind. Ask her some questions about the strange. She is always evasive. Feeling she knows a lot more than she's saying, and I feel she is controlling me. Yeah, she's not kind. What the fuck is this? Why are we in like some Hawaiian gazebo place now? Oh. This is a different guy. One day we could do stuff like interact with stories as if we're actually in them. I can only imagine how it would go with you in one. Then why the fuck did you come here? I think that would be fun, Zulu. Welcome. Come in and make yourself comfortable. I'll be right with you. I'm gonna give this guy Santa's voice. Oh, welcome. Come on in and make yourself comfortable. I'll be right with you. Don't worry, Lee. You just missed Santa. And Emma, again. Fucking Emma came and crawled up her ass again. Yeah. Thanks. So what can I get you? We serve brunch on weekends. What's in your brunch? Eggs, bacon, coffee, orange juice, and fresh cheese. What a meal. Like, literally just cheese? Sounds perfect as it is. Maybe I'd also like a banana, if possible. Did you know? Bananas are the most popular fruit in the world. Also, now this guy sounds like Mark. I want a banana and cheese. This is Mark. Banana and cheese. Holy shit, Mark. Mark. You're being seen in a video game. Banana and cheese. Sure, I'll bring you a banana if you've been a good boy. If you want, we also have apples and oranges. Sounds great. Feel a strange sense of fulfillment and realize this trip is doing you a lot of good. Why? Why do you feel that way? Nothing good has happened to you. You've been lied to multiple times. You saw a cultist thing happening. You saw some kids dancing around a fire, also performing a ritual. You saw Cthulhu. And Emma keeps stalking you. A different Emma keeps gaslighting you. And you haven't slept in like 2 days. And yeah, and fucking Emma stole your one magical relic that you found. Why do you feel like good? Nondescript ocean port, somewhat shabby and abandoned, yet it feels familiar. The bartender brings you your lunch. Here you go. Hope you like it. No worries, I'll eat it all. I'm really hungry. Can I ask you something? Of course! This place, Innsmouth. I get it. You're intrigued by the oddities of this ugly little seaside town. Exactly. I'm from Italy, and around Boston I expected to find more modern cities. Well, Innsmouth is now part of Ipswich, but they used to be two separate towns. Ipswich was less significant while Innsmouth, until about 1950, was one of the East Coast commercial ports. Thanks to some local families, the Marshes, the Elliots, the Gilmans, and the Orns, Innsmouth became a thriving port around 1850. Wait, didn't they say 1950 a minute ago? Okay, I thought he said 1950 a moment ago, and now he's saying 1850. Oh, yeah. Until about 1950, it was less significant while Innsmouth, until about 1950 was one of the East Coast commercial coasts. Oh, it became a thriving port around 8. I don't know why I'm looking for the fucking timeline in this game. Thank you, Yargan. I don't know why I'm looking for a timeline in this game. It doesn't make sense. I'm going crazy!
Zelfion just redeemed snack time.
Thank you, Zulu. Thank you, Yargan. I got another seltzer, and I got my Franken brownies from the other day that I'm still eating. Oh my god. Come on, Santa, wrap it up. Thank you, Lee. Honestly, probably will be the last one for a while. Alright, Santa's still dropping a whole bunch of exposition on us. Ask about the slaves. That is never a good option. Never a good option. Now they're introducing a new group into the mix. For the record, I haven't even got to Boston. I don't know if I'll ever even get to Boston. Thank you. Get up and leave the bar. Not as good as the other waiter. Seagulls, their search of food. Hey, stranger. Who wants to put money right now on the fact that this is Emma? Do we think this is Emma again? Who is once again crawling up my ass. It's been like an hour. And is this going to be Emma again? Turn around and see an elderly gentleman, aged between 70 and 75. That can't be Emma. He is dressed in a pair of work pants and an old shirt. He has a stern expression. Good morning. Jim Zadok? Good morning to you. I'm Jim Zadok. Who are you? I know. There was no old lady. My name is Lorenzo Rai, and I'm an Italian tourist here for a couple of days. Tourist? There are a few of them around here. What have you come here for? 2 days of diving. Ah, I see. You went to sea with Emma. Yes, do you know her? Yes, I see her around. I know her family, the Elliots. I also worked with them as a young man in the canned fish factory. What do you do now? Nothing! I just walk around and fucking bother people all day and say, hey, stranger, would you like me to waste your time? Jim, have you always lived here in Innsmouth? I was born here. The Zadoks are fucking pieces of shit. And we were sailors, and we went to sea, and there were some risks. And then we would go into the ocean, and then someone would die, and then there was piracy. My father would tell me that there were pagan rituals and parties, and then there were people from the Caribbean, and they weren't registered, and then the police raided them, and then Plum Islands happened, and then we would do that for a couple of days, and then you have no food and water. Then it all ended, and Smith became a place forgotten by God and men. Did you get that whole story, sir? Okay. Then this girl named Emma would always fucking show up and ask me what I'm doing in the day. And I'm like, lady, I got shit to do. Stop asking me the shit that I'm gonna do. Alright, bye. Bye, Jim Zadok. What a weird thing for them to name characters like Tom and John and all the things. And Emma. But this guy, they give a full name, Jim Zadok. Why? Why give him a full name when all the other people are only on a first name basis? I don't want to keep wandering around. Just let me go to sleep. What are we in? This looks like fucking the Red Lantern District in Tokyo. Okay. Walk to the hotel. You observe the paintings of Maya deities? What is happening? Hi, Emma. Good morning, Lorenzo. How was your day? I did a lot of shit today. Your cousin bothered me. You know how it is. And then I talked with Jim Zadok. Ah, old Jim. He's a strange guy. Nobody knows if he's crazy or just a drunk. I don't know about these things, but I would say that Innsmouth is too boring a place to be the devil's home. Nothing ever happens here. You are such a fucking gaslighter, Emma. I saw Cthulhu yesterday. Okay, Emma, I'm going to my room to work for a bit. I have to leave tomorrow morning. I want to prepare myself. If this actually has you leave and go to Boston, I'm going to lose my fucking mind, because I did not think you would survive Innsmouth. It was a kid, maybe 5 or 6, living in a nice house with a garden. It was always so sunny. Dad would take me to the beach. He wanted me to play on the sand, but I was always in the water. I'd love to fill my lungs with air and swim underwater. Yeah, that's what humans do. They do fill their lungs with air and swim underwater. foreign wife. They talked about her beauty and her connection to the sea. She swam underwater for hours. Almost she was like a fish. You work on your presentation for an hour, then ponder whether to go out for a bite, but you're not hungry. You just feel like, okay, I'm going to call this is what's going to happen. We ready? We're going to go to the fucking cafe. We're going to order a beer and a hamburger and french fries. Emma's going to show up. She's going to waste our fucking time again. Then we're going to leave the cafe. We're going to see something else weird, and that's going to happen. Like, that's what's going to happen. Okay. Back in the room after dinner. Oh, I didn't even have all that. Okay, all right. We're back to the story. Sky is pitch black and you can't see the stars. If the storm lasts for days, your boat with 30 new schooners up there. Why is this so loud? Many of those high waves have been placed in the typical blaster. Why is this so fucking loud? Oh, now it's done. When the Sumatra Queen reaches its morning, the storm has passed. There's the obelisk for Cthulhu. Yep. Oh, there's more nukes going on in the distance. Someone carved the platform and obelisk and all the designs that adorn it. You're almost certain it leads to something terrible, despite the fear you try to open it. You remember only a few details of the dream, but you sure is not a new story. You've heard it told by someone before. You don't have much time to think about it now. You have to hurry. The dreams of the obelisk in the middle of the ocean. I woke up when the sailors tried to open the door in the rock. In reality, the three will find precious stones and meet a group of natives. But how do I know the continuation of that story if I woke up? After a few minutes, you go downstairs for breakfast. Emma is downstairs smiling as always. She gives you breakfast, an American breakfast with eggs, ham, and 2 cups of coffee. Finally, after a good half hour, you finish my breakfast with an apple. Pay the bill, go upstairs, get your bag, and put it in the car. Emma goes to the street to say goodbye to you. I hope you had a good time. We're pleased to meet you. We hope to see you again soon. I hope I never fucking see you or your cousin. Okay, we're actually leaving Innsmouth. I'm actually surprised by that. Okay, I made it to Boston. Well, this can't be Boston. There's no garbage. At the reception, there is a very kind boy who welcomes you courteously. That's the kind boy? He looks like he's 90 years old. This guy looks like an old-ass man. He's not a kindly young boy. Oh, a very kind boy. It's Liam. Professor Riggy. Good morning. Welcome. I was waiting for you. My name is Liam. First time in Boston. Here's a key to your apartment. And here's a letter from the New England Archaeological Society for you. Thank you, Liam. Yes, it is my first time here in Boston. Is Emma going to pop up like a jump scare? Fucking probably. The room is 13 on the first floor. For any needs, contact me. You have to press 0. Thanks again. You make your way to the elevator. Your room is very nice, bright and cozy. You drop your bag on the bed and open the letter. Dear Lorenzo, welcome to Boston. Thank you for accepting our invitation. Your participation is very important to us. We hope Ellie and I that your 2 days of diving were enjoyable and that you had a great time in Innsmouth. We'll be waiting for you on Monday morning at 8 o'clock at the reception to accompany you to our offices, which are located nearby. See you tomorrow, Tom. Receive a phone call from Italy. It's Laura! Hello, darling. It's so nice to hear from you. How are you? I'm fine, but I'd be better if you remembered me. You are right. You know how I am. But you also know that I miss you very much. I miss you too. What are your plans for today? People keep asking me what the fuck my plans are for the day. Zulu. That's true. I'm not going to be diving today. Alright, I think I got like another 22 minutes of this game. I think I'm ending this at 3.5 hours. I hope that the stream is done in about another 22 minutes. I want to finish this game, but at the same time, because that would be 3.5 hours. Yeah, it would be 3.5 hours. And I think that's enough. Alright, Laura. There wasn't much relaxation. You yourself, multiple times, Lorenzo, had said how relaxing it was and how you had a great time. Am I going to finish it? No. I don't think I'm going to. Have a good time, too. Say hello to your parents for me. I kiss you. At the last 5 minute speed run? Okay. Alright. Boston. I know the place well. After 7 p.m., you get terribly hungry. You see a steakhouse. If this is... I kiss you. If this is the same fucking waiter, I'm gonna laugh. Please have a seat. Thank you. Could I sit here? I'm pointing to a table. No, you have to sit in a chair. You can't sit on a table, sir. I'd like a ribeye steak and a baked potato. Damn, he's really upgraded from a fucking burger and fries. Now he's getting steak and a baked potato. To drink, a beer, and for dessert, chocolate and strawberry ice cream. Holy shit, he's going all out. Federica, Italian? Yes, from Milan. Are you Italian too? Yes, from Rome. Do you live here? For another 2 years, I'm doing a PhD in biology. I work on weekends to support myself. What about you? Just a few days in Boston for a conference. I'm a historian. I teach at the university. Federica laughs. A professor? I must treat you especially well then. You eat everything with appetite. You eat everything with appetite. The food is great. Every now and then, Frederica comes to make sure everything's going well. Once you're done, you pay and exchange a few words with Frederica. When did you arrive? 3 days ago. I took the opportunity a couple of guys with Ipswich. I've been there. We went to University College in Innsmouth? I think so. And what did you find out? Sea is full of strange algae and shrimp that shouldn't be here for a climactic... Wait, what? Climactic reasons. Oh, I thought they meant like... Okay. They're usually found in the Caribbean or in Australia where the sea temperature is much warmer. And it's a particular algae, green, which reflects light and therefore illuminates the seawater. The laboratory is completing all of the analysis. We'll know more soon. You laugh. That place has many mysteries. Maybe. Have a good night, Professor, and thanks for the tip. You smile. Okay. Yeah, you go to sleep. You dream. Yep. Oh. Made it to the fucking monolith. Look! The door seems to be fake. It's carved into the rock, but it's part of it. Oh, look, it's Elliot and all the guys. Actually, the sculpture was carved from natural rock that emerged about 20 or 30 meters high. Bill. The natives who pointed us in the direction sister we came here. Aren't these guys supposed to be from like the 1850s? Why are they wearing all like wife beaters? From the Sumatra Queen, anchored about 200 feet away. That's probably not the right way to term that. I'm sorry. Why are they wearing tank tops? But they can't hear. It's about 10 minutes. They see some natives approaching them in a canoe. Canoe? From where? You're on the ocean! Oh, boy. Some weird shit's happening. He's carving, making a fish. The block of stone. Look, he's trying to lift that block. Maybe he wants to show us something. Yeah, I think so too. We approach. After a while, the native stop digging and pushes rustling on one side of the block. The stone is moving. The other native helps the chief remove it from the obelisk. It's a niche. Chief pulls out the statuette. Picture tentacles. The chief lifts it to the sky and recites a prayer. Then he takes it in his hands. Abed feels a vibration. Strange stone, green with black and gold streaks. Never seen anything like it. Picks a man with the tentacles of an octopus, small wings and fanged feet. It must be sacred, judging by the way they handle it. Great, let's steal it. How can you tell? I can recognize them. They're worth a fortune. More than you can imagine. Two heads to Abed. The other native takes out a myriad of green pebbles from the niche. Look, more emeralds. They're huge. A few minutes, the rowboat, the rowboat, Abed holds a statue, treating it with its wing, has a small bag of emeralds, while Bill holds the two gigantic emeralds. He seems insane. He's staring at the two stones as if he's possessed by madness. Two natives look at him with disapproval. Oh. Well, looks like they had some shit happen. For an hour they search in vain for their friend, but find no trace of his body. Having lost all hope, the Sumatra Queen lifts his anchors and head back home. Their chief is with them, decide to escort the symbols of their god to the unknown lands of the White Navigators. During the journey, many white men, including Marsh and Elliot, suffered from high fever and delirium. Sometimes seems like they're having the same nightmare. They invoke the statuette amid screams and bouts of vomiting. Oh, shit. At this point, you wake up and think. More memories. Your father told you the tale of the obelisk in the middle of the ocean, but you also see yourself as much younger, at 3 years old, with two beautiful women telling you the same story, your mother and your grandmother. Think back to your mother's words. Think back to the tattoo your grandmother used to show you. Think back to your mother's words. 1,000 memories. Actually, what is the grandmother's tattoo? Oh. She was very kind, always giving me candies, and she had the tattoo. Actually, I actually want to know the mother's words. When you were young and you was always by your side, she often told you a story that the ships that went far away found the talked about the treasure and the fish that knew where it was hidden. Suddenly you hear a knock at the door. Lorenzo, Professor, it's 7:30, and at 8 o'clock they pick you up. Thank you, Liam. I'll be ready and come down. I don't really remember seeing a movie like that, and it's not the type of movie I would watch. Years ago. Oh, hello, Ellie. Good morning, Lorenzo. I'm Ellie. Nice to finally meet you. How are you? Good, Ellie. Thanks. What about you? I'm great. We're all excited to have you with us for the conference. Let's go. The others probably already... Okay. Let's go. Oh, classroom. Where the desks go into the walls, and it's... weird. Uh-huh. Oh, so loud. Alright, there's this guy. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, dear friends. I've seen you all. Great times. There's crucial aspects of the key topics. We're going to talk about a lot of shit. Lorenzo's going to do some chatting. Hope you guys really like Lorenzo. He's been fishing recently. Thanks for coming. I'll leave Phil Cosby. Oh, that hasn't aged well. Come on, Phil. And then that's Phil Cosby there. That definitely looks like Phil Cosby. It doesn't look like a bald version of Colonel Sanders at all. He's going to talk about a bunch of stupid bullshit. Ask if those humanoids were intelligent. Great question. No. Okay, there's a whole lot of story here that doesn't make sense, that we don't give a shit. Lorenzo, dear Phil, I thank you on behalf of all of us. As always, your contributions are enlightening. Blah, 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 blah. John Armijo, okay. Armijo is a Navajo man. He's going to tell us some stuff from 13,000 years ago. Okay, this could be interesting. Ask about the influence of symbols for traveling peoples. Yeah, look at this. Look at all these stories. We recognize these symbols. It's the same symbols we saw in the building. These are the same symbols I saw in the houses. Yeah, good job, Lorenzo. You're not so dull. Father Joe. What? Wait, what does that say? Besides being a priest, he is an anthropologist and also deals with exorcism. What the hell? Okay. What a really interesting resume to have. My family, who's very Catholic, comes from Benin. I was born voodoo community. Rituals, but for instance, around 1850 in Haiti, thousands of people danced all night like maniacs. They slaughtered hundreds of men and women. Police were afraid to stop them. They only did so the next morning. The bunch asked what caused the collective madness. It was said that night of control was caused by a huge brawl among slaves coming from New Caledonia. That's in Ireland, right? Is it Caledonia, Ireland? As for Father Joe, Mariah, Mexican woman in her 40s, very friendly and smiling, takes the floor. The god of the storm enters paradise. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting attire to wear to a group. The Mexico City, Aztecs, still a mystery. Scotland? Thank you, Lee. Ask about how the ancient people disappeared. You see again a monstrous creature that you had seen painted in Innsmouth. Wait, I do? Oh, yeah, I do. Well, I mean, sure, I guess. You think. It's the same face I saw painted on the houses. And also on the underwater wall. Aurora's, like, with me watching this being like, what is happening? I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. We just at a conference now. What the hell outfit is that? Roman history, are you interested in? Uh-huh. There she is. She's on my lap. She's a cutie. She's not doing too hot, though. There's a good kitty cat. Yeah, she's being a good lap kitty tonight. This is dragging on so much. Oh my god. And even this guy's related to them. Well, you could probably tell because of the blue eyes. He knows the Emmas. Wait, what? Ellie, besides being my assistant, is my wife. Oh, damn. Alright, yeah. This is a very weird scene. Good morning. Can I check your ID? Yes, but why? Take your passport out of your pocket and hand it to him. Nothing, just a routine check. Italian. Here for tourism? No, for a conference. I teach at the university in Rome. I've been there many years ago. Beautiful city. Professor, when are you leaving? Thursday evening. Cop moves away and calls someone while holding your passport. He stays on the phone for a few minutes, flipping through his pages. The cop returns your passport. Thank you and sorry for the inconvenience. No problem. Good evening. Reflect on what happened. Weird they asked for my documents. Apparently do that. No. Okay. Wow, this was only supposed to go for like 2 to 3 hours, but it is really going on. Picture of the old man is on the computer again. There's rain. The old man is stroking a little kid's head. Don't like that. Okay. Hi, listen. Oh, hey, Frederica. What brings you here? Got some errands to run in town this morning. Okay. Alright, yep. We got to find some kind of algae you found in Caledonia. That's a clue how to extra them found for the. Woo! Woo! Okay. You were inspired by their stories heard in Innsmouth. You chose a story about the value of oppression? Sure. Okay. Ask what artificial intelligence can do. It can make a game like this, but not a very good one. Alright. We go through the day. Cell phones, crazy shit happening, everyone is crazy. You analyze any rational... You think Innsmouth is a cursed place. Yeah. Those thoughts put you in a bad mood. Yeah, that's fair. Turn on the TV, you watch some porn, you wake up, the old man is on the TV. Hopefully they didn't go to sea. Helen, Isabella. The child turns to Sarton. Mom? Is that you? That's a whole bunch of fucking Italian there. What the hell? Look at this. This is my English. They didn't translate this part. Look. I can't understand what that says. You start to remember everything. Oh yeah, that explained it all. Think about your mother. Okay, we made it. We made it to the next day. All right, boss rush time. You ready? I can't skip, so I just have to click. Let's see if anything interesting happens. You let your body succumb to the feeling of discomfort? Where are we going? We're going to his office? Okay, what are we going to do there? There's more Italian. There's just more Italian here. Wait, we're doing augmented reality? We're doing VR? Is that what's happening here? Oh. Perhaps everything will make sense. Now try to think. Okay, let's try something else. You were in there in LaGuardia. How do you know this? I'm calling the cops. Helen was my mom's cousin? Helen was my mom's cousin. So what's that make you? Your second cousin? Alright. Tom kicks the trash can. I don't want to go to dinner with you. Okay, some shit's happening. Walk back to the hotel. It better not be Emma here. What? Is that your mother? Once you go to your room, you lie down. Before you go out, send a message to Laura. Laura, my love, sorry if it doesn't explain now. You should go to my house in the study downstairs inside of... Oh shit. Okay, we're going back. We're going back to Italy. Let's see if we actually make it back to Italy, shall we? You look for a supernatural explanation. Wait, what? Wait, what? You fall into a deep sleep without realizing. This time you live someone else's life. Innsmouth, exactly 100 years earlier, June 1922. You're a man in your early 30s and you arrive at the reception of a small hotel, the Gilman House. You're booked a room. You wear a pale and awkward, a cheap suit, white tie and tie. You look a bit awkward. Your name is Howard Lovecraft and you're a broke writer. I just saw that and I was like, wait, what? I'm Anne. Good morning, Anne. Nice to meet you, too. I'm Howard Lovecraft. I am extremely racist, but I'm a very good writer. I've booked a room for 2 nights. All right. I've been to Boston a few times, but never this part of the coast. I came to spend a couple of days by the sea. I had a bad case of bronchitis this winter, and I suffered from asthma since I was a boy. My doctor says I need some good sea air. I'm sorry about your health issues. I don't really care. Here's a key. Thank you very much, Anne. Is there a nice place to dine nearby? No. Alright. Goodbye, Anne. Wait, why am I playing as Lovecraft now? I'm very confused. Please take a seat wherever you like. This will do. Ready to order. Chicken breast with a salad. Like a slice of pie. Just water to drink. Well, that's a good order, actually. I prefer chocolate. Okay. Alright. I gotta be honest. I like... You have to write Call of Cthulhu. Apparently I do. Can I trade it to legal stuff? No one knows, really. I think that is really what I'm doing now. I think now I'm writing Call of Cthulhu, which is so fucking meta. Is this the end of the game? Who is it? I got a gun. He just pulls out a fucking gun. It's like, think about walking out of Innsmouth. Feel the instinct to go to the sea. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm Lovecraft. I know that I survive. Hey, it's the same guy dancing. Alright, alright, alright. You see Helen waving at you from afar. You see a procession carrying a statue. Oh yeah, let's look at the octopus man. Sorry, Helen. I need to look at the octopus man. On the third day, exhausted but determined, you decide to hide the diary. You know it's too dangerous to leave. Must not be found. No one must read these words. It's done. Now no one will find it. Need to get to Boston as soon as possible. Said no one ever. Boston. I'll be safe there. Made it, but my mind will never be the same again. Alright, well, I guess that was a nice little excursion. Apparently, I fell asleep while driving and turned into H.P. Lovecraft for a little while. Oh, God. Fucking, I'm back to the Emmas? I know, right? Oh, look, it's Lovecraft's journal. That's fun, I guess. Excuse me? What does that say? What now? Let me go back and get context for this. I see the endless battlefields, men falling under relentless fire, great iron machines tear through the sky, bringing fire and death, entire cities, the world. Okay, you keep reading, your hand gripping. I see two steel glass giants defying American sky. Holy shit. The fish soup cools. Here, he talks about the moon landing. Oh yeah, Lovecraft. He obviously saw all these things coming. You keep flipping through the pages, finding descriptions of events that Lovecraft couldn't have witnessed at the time. Yes, correct. 100%, Lee. That's also true, Zulu. The timing on that, a little bit off. Somehow, Lovecraft, I think you mixed up the years. And now they're talking about Mussolini and the Berlin Wall. They're all over the goddamn place. Yeah, apparently Lovecraft oh no. Oh, and then it's me with a cell phone in my hand. Can you imagine Lovecraft drawing a picture of me with a cell phone in his hand? Oh my God. Good, get on the flight. It's as if Lovecraft would even know what a cell phone is. But, just leave. Just go back to Rome and never think about this or these terrible people. Oh God, here comes a storm. It's Cthulhu. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, okay. I didn't crash. Okay, we made it to Rome. Hi, Laura. So, how'd it go? Did you make a good impression? Laura, you would not believe the shit that has happened. I would love to talk about it over a nice plate of pasta and a glass of wine. What a date night. Okay. Alright, this has got to be it. The monstrous creature followed me to Rome. Cthulhu can't do that. Cthulhu can't follow you to Rome. That's where the Catholic God resides. Okay. How is the risotto? Oh. Okay, they're talking for a long time. Yeah, Lee. I saw a drawing of me holding a cell phone drawn by H.P. Lovecraft. You know the guy. He was the writer who lived in the early 1900s. You think about the strange driving mask. Yeah. Wait, am I back to fucking Innsmouth? Oh no, I don't think I am. I'm in Rome. Okay. Okay. How are we gonna finish this? This has been batshit and crazy. I'm on a 3-way call with fucking this guy and his wife. And now it's my grandmother calling me. Hi, grandmother. There was some more Italian there that they fucked up. Bye, grandmother. Grandmother, stop! Okay. Why am I in this fucking death basement? The pendant! Okay. Great. I got a pendant. It's got a fish. There's a big burly guy who wants to beat me up. Then he turns into a fucking shark! And then he got hit by a car. Alright. He turned into a shark and they got hit by a car. Great, I love that. You hand over the code to Ellie. You hand yourself over to Ellie personally and open the crypt for Emmy, Ellie, and Tom. The secret of the crypt dies with you. What do you think? We think we should be fucking selfish and rude to these people? Or do you think we should go see what happens if we open the crypt ourselves? I feel like we should go open the crypt to see what really happens. Well. Open it. Alright. Most content one, that's true. I am running late, and I have to pass out candy because it's dark. Yeah. Let's see what we find inside. Oh, man, I cannot skip this. Oh, God, Emma's back! What the fuck is this? What is this comic book ass shit? Did we die? I think we died. Oh! We didn't die. Look at this guy. Oh! Hello! Alright, fuck it. Let's release the creature. And, wait, what did that say? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. And that was Innsmouth 22. We released the Kraken. Alright. It's done. It's done. Yeah, it just fucking ends. You release... It's not even Cthulhu. It's just the Kraken. Alright, well, happy Halloween, guys. I am sorry that this was not as good as I was hoping it was going to be. But I think we still had some fun. My head actually hurts from what this game did to me. So, but I had fun, and I hope you guys did too. In some respect, it was crazy. So we're gonna raid Nay because it is her birthday and it is her re-debut stream. So let's raid Nay and send the love her way. That rhymed. And I'm gonna go pass out candy momentarily. So let's do a raid NAELLEVT. Let's get the message going. Okay. I will likely be back tomorrow to stream some more cool stuff. Have a happy Halloween, everyone. I know that this game was not that good. No, that good. Very, very little good in this. Don't be Emma. And all the same, I had a great Halloween hanging out with y'all on Dante's stream and also streaming here. Give rating 2 out of 10. Two out of 10. It did not. It was too long. It was too long. Too much text. Music was too basic. The characters were not great. There was too much repeating. It was just very tiresome. And it was a nonsensical plot. And it wasn't that great. But anyway, I'll see you guys soon for more great things. Have a good night and wish Nay my best. I will be there with you guys. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Halloween.